Everyone who hated can finally see what I've become. The biggest independent artist rapping in America. So now when they talking, I really have to bite my tongue. Cause mentioning their names will make them famous, and that's what they want. I can't do no features to say who my favorite rappers are. Cause chances are those rappers were actually talking trash before. How am I supposed to act like a man when I cannot respond? Laugh it off and let them think I don't have the balls. It's awful, dude. We probably could have even made a song or two. But since you talking, I can never even acknowledge you. Do a joint with me and that record would change your life. But you lost that opportunity by hating on hype. You talk to big dogs, we privately hear it. But we publicly ignore y'all. It's not cause we fear it. It's cause there's nothing else to gain when you've already made it. You chasing clout while we already famous. I don't with people who don't with me. 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 Let them talk trash, I won't pop back, cause they want that. Type in all caps and it's all cap, fall back. I get called whack, no response track. Put the bomb back, suck my ball sack, probably want that. Ew. Hey, give me all the hate. You know how it go online, ain't nobody safe like. Hey, see me face to face, probably want an autograph and brag about it for days. Like, hey, biting my tongue, you want your 50 minutes, boy, but I ain't the one. Like, hey, we don't get along, but I ain't making you famous saying your name in the song. Let them talk trash, I won't pop back, cause they want that. Type in all caps and it's all cap, fall back. I get called whack, no response track. Put the bomb back, suck my ball sack, probably want that. Ew.
Hey, what up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, your girl Lacey, here with your girl Carol with an E.
Hey guys, what's up? That's me.
And we obviously have a very special guest today.
We do. The one, the only, Mr.
TJ Sanders.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, before we get started, special shout out to the chat. Love you guys for being here already. Put together a little something just for the occasion. A little special remix of one of TJ's reels.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. All right. Here we go.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna step out here and check on the internet real quick. But see, they know we're on to them because it's all starting to play out now. Adam, Justin, all these guys. Man, that guy's a puss. What's up, bro? Hey, man. Church said that Adam and Justin and them, like, he knows he could do Unity, cause he is Unity, and then Adam was like, Church is a puss. Yeah, I just seen that. Did you see what Justin's doing?
That's hilarious. Hilarious.
That has got to be one of my most favorite things I think I've seen in a hot minute. And you know our boy Tom puts out some funny fucking reels, but that was legendary right there.
I probably watched that thing almost 100 damn times.
Dude, I still go back and watch it just because it's funny as hell. Like the look on your face, it's so on point.
Yeah, that shit was funny. Everybody took it well. Everybody that I mentioned in it commented on it and everything, except for one guy. Imagine that.
No.
I wonder who that was.
I have no idea who that could have been. It could have been any of them. They're all,
Yeah.
No, that shit was so funny. Like the Justin thing at the end, I fucking was done.
The
I was
skipping
done
through with the
I was
flowers.
so done. I was like,
Best shit I've ever
that
seen.
is by far the funniest thing I think I've seen in a long, long time.
Yeah.
Like, especially seeing Justin recently at the rave with Savannah, like it just made it all the. I was like, this shit is freaking gold. I loved it.
No, it's so good.
Your reels have been killing it, bro.
And I'm curious. I was watching something Simple Man had posted. I think it was last night, maybe yesterday. He went live and he said something about somebody on the hill had told him like, "Y'all are fucking up. Y'all need to be more present online. Like, like make a brand for yourself or something." Is that like, were you part of that? Is that a thing?
I was not in my right state of mind at that point. But yes, so he was talking about Dalton and Sacco. So
Yeah.
I think it was Thursday night. I got a chance to talk to Dalton as I was like leaving to go to my hotel. I was talking to him and B&A, and he kind of told me similar things, as far as like the, just be yourself, just put content out there. Like, pretty much anything could be content. Like, don't overthink it, just be yourself. People who like you are going to like you, and people who don't won't, and, whatever, and that kind of thing. He had a similar conversation with them, but we were coming off the end of, I don't really want to talk too much about it, but there was a little bit of drama at the end of the Saturday for us, or really for me, with the owner of the park. But it wasn't like, I don't really want to talk about it, but I was pretty mad. I'll just say that. I was pretty mad. I almost got out of character, and I was mad, bro. And I hated it because I was like just strapping down the side by side, just like ready to leave. And that was how my weekend ended. And they were having that conversation like next to the trailer as I was just fuming and strapping things down and getting ready to leave. So, but yeah, anyways, I think Dalton kind of lit a spark up under Simple Man's ass on the content side of things. And, for me, it's like something that I already knew anyways. And it's really all up to me to try to like do more of that and stay on top of it. And I still go through waves. Like I came back kind of strong. I was doing content pretty consistently for like a week or so. And then I'll have a day where I'm just like, I'm so fed up with the internet and I'm so busy with work where I just don't even want to, like mentally, I just don't even want to think about, oh, what am I posting today? It feels so inconvenient and unnecessary for me to worry about what I'm posting today when I have like multiple cars to tint and things to do when I get off work. And you know what I'm saying? Like my life just is so busy outside of music as itself. So yeah, it's hard to stay on track with, but that's what he was talking about. They had that talk with him, and we've both been trying to, stay as consistent as possible with the reels and stuff.
Well,
it seems to be working though, honestly.
Yeah, it does.
No,
like I've noticed a big difference in the past couple of weeks on like my interactions and like the reactions and stuff I get with my posts and that kind of thing. So
yeah, because that shit was hilarious.
They're
everything
funny.
you've been posting, even when you're doing the window tint videos, you posted one recently and it had like, I think it had like a voice filter over it, something, and it was like,
it was a complete accident.
squeegee.
Yeah.
It was gold though.
I hated it because I was mad. I was like, man, so I went in there and I tried to post it, and the video was like right over 3 minutes, and Instagram was like, if you post a video over 3 minutes, we're not going to post it. We're not going to share it to new people.
Yeah.
And I was like, So I tried to go in there in the edits app or whatever and like speed it up.
Yeah.
So I sped it up just a little bit. And when I'm listening to it and watching it in the edits app, the audio still sounds normal. It's just sped up. Like if you're watching YouTube and you put it on ×2, but it's not a chipmunk. It's not a chipmunk voice. It's just they're just talking faster.
Right.
So I done like 1.5 or something like that, and I was like, oh, that's doable. They can at least still make out what I'm saying because I already forgot my microphone, so the audio was kind of tunnely from the acoustics in my tent bay. And I posted it, and I was so busy at work, I was just like, I'm gonna post this real quick. I'm gonna speed through this one window, post this, and I'm gonna go back to work. And I went back to work, and then I checked it. I don't know, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours later, and it was all chipmunky, and I was like, oh, damn. But it was too late to like delete it and re-upload and all that. So I was like, whatever.
Hey, I think it was a gift from God, honestly, because I thought it was so funny. I was so entertained, and all I could think of, I still think to this day, squeegee.
I think I missed that one, so I'm not in on the joke. I'll have to go back and watch it.
I'm gonna have to find it for you because I watched it like so many times because it was squeegee.
Well, I was
like
worried.
ASMR.
I was worried that people wouldn't be able to like make out what I was saying and stuff because I was trying to like show like what I was doing and like how you actually do what I do.
Yeah.
Just to kind of follow it up with like, you can't really do this. This takes a lot of practice. Like, so pay me money because,
Right. You can't do it on your own.
No, I loved the end of that. It was like, you can't do what I do. Basically,
I can't tell you.
Pay me for it.
I can't tell you how many people I've had come to my shop with like just the shittiest tent job I've ever seen. They're like, I tried to do it myself and I couldn't get, whatever. I'm like, well, now you got to pay more money because you got to pay me again to remove it, and then still pay for the tent job.
Yeah.
And there's a guy that actually started working with us like just kind of like he's trying to learn the ropes. But I guess he dates like my buddy's sister or something. And when he first popped up at the shop, he was like, "How much you charge me to tint my car?" And I told him. And then like a week later, he's messaging me like, "Hey man, if I get the tint, will you just?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not. Nah, you're still gonna pay the same price." And then he shows up with the tint, and he's like, "We're just gonna do it ourselves." I'm like, "Okay, knock yourself out." And I let him use my tools and everything, and it turned out so bad. Like I almost wanted to make a video like. I gotta warm up. I don't know him that well. I'm gonna try to warm up to him a little bit and be like, "Hey man, do you mind if I like make fun of your car so that I can like, make a video?"
You're like, I need to fucking make fun of you, okay?
You should record that part too.
Yeah, because it's like
talking to him about it, and then
like this is what it looks like when you think you can do it yourself, and this is what it looks like when I do it. Yeah.
No, that'd be a good video. I concur.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that kind of stuff. I think it's hilarious. Like real life stuff makes the funniest content, honestly.
Yeah.
Kind of like crowd work. I know what you're saying though, because like I had a salon for 22 years and I did hair, and I had people come to me all the time with like color correction was my specialty when they would fuck it up at home by the little DIY job. And I'm just like, now you have to pay me twice as much when you could have just paid me half the price and had it done right the first time.
Bro, I remember when we was in college, my wife, I don't know where she went, but she went somewhere to get her hair done. And it was supposed to be like an auburn color or something like that. And I went to college for like one semester, like a community college. And my wife was going there at the same time. Obviously, we wasn't married yet or nothing. But I met her in the parking lot before class. And she got out the car with fucking pink hair. I mean, pink ass hair. And
on purpose?
No, it was supposed to be like a reddish brownish color or something.
Hey.
And whoever done it, I guess when they first done it, it wasn't so bad. And then like the next day, it was like she had like pink hair, bro.
Simple Man in the chat, he said the lesson here, kids, is don't work for TJ unless you are ready to get ridiculed. Ridiculed? Why is this so hard to say?
Listen. This is why I don't remember who it was. Like it was either Target or Breadwin made the comment. I remember at the rave when we was all hanging out, they were like, "I hate that he fits in so much. They called me snippy or sassy or something because I always got to come back for something, man. It's because of my friends at home and where I work, bro. You can't. I mean, from the time I walk through the door to the time I leave, we are constantly giving each other a hard time. Like it's just what it is.
That's a funny.
So yes, if somebody comes and works for me, it's definitely going to be that too, because that's the whole atmosphere of the whole shop.
See, my husband's a real, he's a dick, okay? Like, and he's a supervisor. Like, he supervises these other two dudes. And he fucking makes fun of them so bad. Like, so when we met Tom, he took a picture with him and Tom. Well, both these dudes know who Tom and Adam is and follow the country rap lane, blah, 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 blah. So Mike just takes this picture, we frame it, he sticks it up on his toolbox at work. And mind you,
doesn't say anything.
He doesn't say anything, but mind you, he tells these guys not long before that, Tom comes on and he was like, turn that fucking shit off. Like, he's like, I'm not to turn the fucking shit off.
Not here too.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not listening to that shit. So all of a sudden, the one guy in the bay next to him looks over, finally, after 2 weeks, like this picture's been up, and was like, dude, how the fuck do you know Tom McDonald? And all of a sudden, Mike was just like, I don't know. And then now the guy's Googling stuff and now thinks like that Mike works for Tom, and he just let this guy think whatever he wanted for like a whole week. I was like, you're such a dick. You need to tell him the truth. And he's like, nah, if he's dumb enough to believe shit, he can believe it. I was like, oh man. I was like, you know what's fucked up? You have a picture of you and Tom McDonald, a guy you don't even listen to his music, on your toolbox, but not your wife. Like,
you know who's on my playlist? Wait, which way is it? This way. You see that? See
Yeah,
that, people? It's on iTunes now.
Recently added. She just added it right before we went live. So she
I literally told her, I was like, yo, it's finally
no,
on
it's already
now.
on mine too. Yeah, no, I've been listening to a repeat. That's my
I wish I could
jam.
look up my spins on it already. It won't calculate till the next month, but
You'll see.
I would show you.
You'll see. You'll see how.
No, seriously, I think "Play It Safe" might be one of my favorite songs you've ever made.
Bro, that is the worst performing song I've dropped in months.
No, well,
On,
that's
on
retarded.
YouTube. On YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
That's
it's
weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird like that. I'm about ready to just not give up. But you know what I mean? Like every time I drop something, like I'll get a little glimmer of hope with one song. I'm like, oh, this one's gonna do something, and then it's like, and then it don't, and then I'm like, yeah. Or it'll do like some medium shit. That one, yeah. I don't think the video's even touched 1,000 views yet. And it's been out too. We're about to drop the next one.
Shut up.
That's wild. I don't understand that.
It's been out 3 weeks. Yeah.
I mean, well, because people are retarded. That's why. But like, because that, like, even just the name, play it safe. The idea, like the baseball field, a play in baseball, this being safe. When you're, like,
I think it's more of
so
like
good.
I really think it's an algorithm thing, man. Like I don't know. I haven't learned it because I've got some songs that like I know that like with the YouTube community and the the small fan base that I do have, like I can guarantee like a few hundred views on everything pretty much immediately. And then like what it does after that, I feel like it's kind of up to the algorithm or how much everybody revisits it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's just one of those songs. Like it did that, and it went a little bit further, and then it just kind of teetered out. But like, I want to say like These Words, which was like 2 videos ago. Mm-hmm. It's done decent. I want to say it's sitting around like 6K or something, which is good for me. Like I've had a few go higher than that, but it's been a while. So yeah, it's decent for me with YouTube.
Yeah.
And lately I haven't put a lot of work into my YouTube like I kind of was in the beginning. So
yeah, I mean, we had something similar happen. Like we normally, like our Tom reactions usually do really decent, a few K views or whatever. But like this one didn't even, like, I'm not even sure it's at 1,000.
It's not yet.
And normally they're always
1,000 within like the first day.
Yeah, well, like us in the USA is sitting at like over 4K.
Okay, yeah.
So it just didn't hit the algorithm for whatever reason, like you said. I have no idea. I don't know if it's like a thumbnail thing.
Yeah, we don't know what happened because I was just like, what the hell? Because usually, like, our Tom shit always, like...
Even with Adam sometimes it won't get very many views at all, but then another one will just, like
jump up out of the blue.
A ton. So.
Well, I used to look at, like, impressions and all that stuff, and I used to get mad because it's like, I have, I think it's the song, I got a song called Hard Working Angels, right? And when I put that song out, I had people messaging me, like multiple people messaging me, telling me like, oh, this song made me cry. This song, like this, that, and the third, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the song really touched people, like for real. And then I'm looking at like the YouTube video and it's just not doing anything. And I'm looking at the impressions and I'm like, I'm trying to like figure out numbers wise, why I quit beating myself up about this stuff now. Like I don't look at it that deep now, but like at the time I was looking at it and I was like, well, I got this song that's done like 30,000 views and the impression to click ratio is like way worse than this other like heartfelt song that people are like making it a point to message me about it and all this stuff. Like I feel like this song is cutting deeper, you know what I mean? And but the impression is just really low. It's just like YouTube was just like judging by the numbers and comparing it to other ones that have higher numbers. It's almost like YouTube was just like, we're not going to show this one to as many people as we did that one. And it's like, why not? You showed this one to 300,000 people in order for it to get, 30,000 likes. But this one that's sitting at like, or 30,000 views or whatever. And then this one that like, I know people are like feeling it more. You're only showing it to like, you know what I'm saying? Like a couple thousand people. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
I quit trying to figure it out because
I'm there.
If not, it's literally maddening, and you're like, I don't understand. Because I used to get like, we finally picked up like with some Adam stuff. Because at first, like sometimes with Adam views, we'd get like maybe 100 people. You know what I mean? And now just even in a live, like we'll have 400 or 500 views. Almost overnight. Like like that means people went back and watched a live. And it's very, I don't know, it's bizarre on how it works, and I never know how the hell it works, because what was even weirder about the one with Tom that didn't hit the algorithm is a lot of times if Tom comments on the video, it seems to do better, and that's, like, I don't know why, like algorithm wise, and this is one that Tom even commented on, and nothing.
Well, I mean, not nothing,
but like not for us,
not normal.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. Do you put like clips of your music on TikTok?
Nope, I gave up on TikTok too. About a couple weeks ago, I said, "Fuck TikTok," like straight up. I'm done with TikTok unless I decide to just start over and start a new page and see if it does something different for me. I think I honestly, I think I'm done with TikTok. I tried TikTok when I first started out because it was the popular app at the time.
Yeah.
And on average, it didn't matter what I posted, I would get at least like 1,000 views on everything. And then I think I messed up because when I first started like actually putting stuff out through like a distribution where it was actually going to like streaming services, one of the first ones I did is a song called Somewhere in Between. I didn't ever shoot a music video or nothing, but we went out and we shot some reels for it. And I posted it and I was like, I had a buddy in my ear that was like, bro, you need to pay for promotion. Like, you know, it's not going, you know, you could just pay and it'll woo, woo, woo. So I did that on TikTok. And ever since then, it's like every time, which it does it to a lot of people too, but every time I post something on TikTok, immediately it's like, it gives me an option to pay for more views. And I have videos that have went no shit viral on every other platform. And when I say viral from my standards, I'm talking like 20, 30, you know, anywhere from 15K to like 30K all the way up to 200K views. Yeah. On other platforms, and that video won't even touch like 500 views on TikTok. And it's like, you're not going to convince me that the content shit because it's doing great on all these other platforms. I feel like they're starving me, trying to force me to pay for views. I got tired of it. I post a reel of some music stuff that done like the 501 Bryce challenge. It didn't do nothing crazy, but when I posted my snippet of that, it done like 11 or 12,000 views or something on Instagram, and 300 run up 300 and something likes or something like that, which is great for me for my social medias. Didn't even touch 1,000 views on TikTok.
See, that's how like
he's popping on TikTok, so I know that the hashtags and all that stuff had to have been somewhat trending at the time. So I was just like, this doesn't even make sense. Like I made his top 10 out of all the people that he picked. You know what I'm saying? Like I was. According to him, I was top 10, like one of the best ones. So like how mine didn't go into the algorithm only on that app, I don't know. So I'm just kind of like, I'm done trying. It's a waste of my time to type out a caption and wait on it to upload to fuck. You know what I mean? Like, right.
It's so weird because same thing. I've had issues with TikTok too. So like, I posted a video one time just in Texas, randomly sitting outside. I was smoking a cigarette on a bench. Random ass fucking video. Random. Nothing. Thousands of views on this video. But I'll post something else and it's like nothing. Like, and then not for me, all I got was a bunch of creeps always in my DMs. But like ridiculous all the time. All your scammers, all your creeps, all your whatever's all up in my DMs. And I just quit checking messages. My TikTok it quits counting. It says like 99 plus. That's how many messages are in my shit. Because people just randomly. And now I get those same things. Like, you know, guaranteed so many views. You paid $19.99 or blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, I'm not paying. What? This is a random video about Tom McDonald. Like, I'm not fucking paying for shit. Like, the fuck is that? Like, I'm just not doing it. So I know what you're talking about, but what comes up, it comes up like a little red thing at the bottom. And it's like, you know, if you click here, you can pay so much for so many views guaranteed. I'm like, what? So a bunch of bots are going to go, you know what I mean? Like the fuck out of here.
They have something like that on YouTube that somebody was telling me about, and I looked into it, and I'm just like, I don't know if it's worth it. Like
to push your videos?
Yeah, you know, like a push reaction for, I mean, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just like.
And I've heard this from multiple people, and I'll say this, like if you've never paid for anything, I don't recommend starting unless you want to continue to do it every time. Because from what I've heard, like once you do it one time, like it basically, you got to look at it like I look at it kind of like from a business perspective. Like if I'm running this business, I'm running YouTube. All right, well, we run ads and we pay and let people buy views or buy to push their stuff further into the algorithm through Google ads. So if that's a way we can make more money as a company, well, hey, once this person shows us that they'll pay the money, why not just if they have the power, and I don't know, this might be a conspiracy, but like I feel like they have the power to like kind of, you know what I mean? And maybe it's all done through AI, but it's like, hey, anybody that is willing to pay, let's try to see what we can do to kind of nudge them more towards paying. And that nudge might be starving them of views. I have a whole theory because you can go back, and I'm not gonna say no names, or I've mentioned it a couple of times. I'm not saying any names, but if you go back to my YouTube when I first started dropping music videos, I had a few, like almost every other video that was doing 10K plus views. I done a feature with somebody wasn't me, botted the music video. Ever since then, it's been a struggle, with the exception of one video that broke through, and that was the Lifelong video. And that's another thing. Like, that song has done 110K streams through YouTube Music and between the music video and stuff. And over on Spotify, it ain't even touched 1,000 streams. Like, I'm at the point where I'm just like, you know what? Hey, I need to just like focus on just doing music for fun, because if I try to worry too much about numbers, I'm going to end up like just, you know what? I'm going to just go tint windows. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I'm
get
getting
it.
to the point where it's just like, hey, I just, you know, whatever. I'm going to do my music. I'm going to put it out. It'll do what it does. And, you know, if we get somewhere with it, we'll get somewhere. If not, then whatever.
No, I think that makes sense though, because I feel like there is a lot of control. I'm with you on the conspiracy there a little bit, like, because I think that there is.
And other artists will tell you the same thing, man. I don't think that's just a me thing. I'm pretty sure that a lot of artists believe that.
Yeah.
Look at Crawfish's comment.
I don't even know what polka music is. What is that?
I don't know how to describe polka music.
You know what? Wait.
I don't listen to it, so it's not something. We're gonna pull it up just to see what the hell that is.
Not a long one. I don't get it pops.
Oh, and also because I see somebody talking about, you know, some other people in the chat. I've also heard from multiple artists that, like, when the beginning of the year, and I noticed it with mine too. When the beginning of the year started, everybody's views went down. Like, there's something going on, man. They be changing this algorithm up and stuff, and we're all just kind of left out hanging to try to figure it out on what to make it work. So, I don't know. I think it's all above my head, sure.
We're gonna sample polka music.
Here you go, TJ.
What is sample in it?
Just a little sample.
They call him Jolly Joe. Everywhere he goes.
Okay. That's probably enough so we don't get clipped.
They have the greatest hits of polka music.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not listening to that.
Oh, you know it's your favorite, TJ. I could throw it for Al. I need you to make me a polka song.
Squeegee.
To be honest, I don't hardly listen to any music these days. When I'm tinting, I'm listening to podcasts, and that's really it. Like, I don't really. Every once in a while, like if it's a special occasion, like one of my favorite artists drops something or something, I'll listen to something. But like, you know, like when Drake dropped the Iceman album and stuff, I listened to it, you know, a couple times, and then I was right back to my podcast.
That's great. Well, I guess maybe because you, like, I hear a lot of artists say that, actually. Like, I listen to music all the time. Like, if I'm not working on something specifically that generally is music, has to do with music, unless it's for the gym. Like, if I'm door dashing, I constantly have music on. I have so many playlists for my different moods. But like, I constantly listen to music. So you think it's just because you make music so much that it's like you don't get as much enjoyment from it anymore?
I ain't gonna say I don't get enjoyment, because like when some good stuff drops, and like depending on the mood or something, like and what I'm doing, I just don't do a lot of I'm just like, my life, it's not boring, but it's kind of boring. Like, I wake up in the morning, I go to work, I tint windows, I come home, I be a dad, and then I come out here and I work on music on days that I feel like it. And now, back when we had the side by, which I have a side by side now, but we used to, like before we had our daughter, we used to go ride every weekend. I'm not putting a podcast on while we're riding through the woods, drinking and all that type of stuff. I'm gonna have some music blaring. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Or if we're having a bonfire or a party or get together, I'll have some music playing. But like, for me personally, I don't know. Lately, it's just like the past couple years, it's just been more like easier for me to even though I'm not good at multitasking, it's easier for me to like kind of get in my zone and my workflow while I'm listening to something interesting versus just vibing to music. I don't know. And it started as a fear of, hey, I don't want to listen to my favorite artist anymore because I don't want to sound like them when I come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's a double-edged sword because when some of my favorite artists drop stuff, it will inspire and make me want to come out here and make music, but then I have to tread real lightly to make sure I'm not, subconsciously sounding like them, because it's real easy to do without you realizing you're doing it.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of other reactions anymore because of it, like reaction channels. Like I want to be able, like there are a handful that I will watch, but before we actually did reaction channel, like I watched them all the time. I was on all kinds of.
I used to binge them.
Yeah, so did I. But now that we do reactions, I'm like, because I don't want to accidentally mimic somebody or take something that somebody else has said, and you don't realize that you're doing it, right? Or like one of the big things, like our Goatworthy, he often says "run it back." So anytime we do it, we actually shout him out. We're like, "Oh," like our good friend Goatworthy would say, "Run it back," because that way we're not mimicking or taking from somebody else. So I'm always very careful now, like what I watch. I have to really like somebody to like pay that much attention to your channel. So,
well, there's certain people I'll go, like I still watch when, like, because I want to know what I missed. You know what I mean? Like the LVME, Jared from the LVME Flawed, and like Nelson and Manny.
Mm-hmm.
But if I really want to know, like, if I want, like, I think the LVME, Jared from the LVME, is probably the best bar breakdown channel, hands down. Period. That dude is such a.
I don't know that I've watched him.
I'm gonna have to send you some
send
stuff.
Send me something, because I like watching those guys. Like I like watching Flawed, and I like watching
Let me see.
God, what's the other guy? The white dude that raps.
the white dude that raps.
Oh.
Jeez, I'm
Knox
drawn.
Talking about Knox?
You talking about Knox Hill?
Yes, Knox
Yeah.
Hill. My bad. I was like, I was about to say something with an H. It's Hill. Yeah, Knox Hill. I like watching those because. Yeah, I like those. I wish somebody like that would listen to some of my songs, because sometimes I'm like,
oh, we can get Jared to listen.
Y'all actually done really good on Play It. I think it was Play It Safe that y'all did. Y'all actually done really good. Y'all caught the majority of the bars. But what I fear is, like, sometimes I'll throw in entendres that's really on some country shit.
Yeah.
That, like, if you don't happen to be like a really country person or have these certain life experiences, you won't even catch the entendres.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of my downfall, because on some bars anyway, as far as people catching them anyways, because like a lot of times, like those two things don't kind of coexist. You know what I'm saying? like a lot of really country people might not catch bars that easy. Oh yeah. No, I have watched. I think he done one of our songs. I think he done the song with me and Simple Man.
Misbehaving Caucasians. Yeah. That was that reaction. Yeah. So he has done it before. I'm gonna get him to do like Play It Safe and Party Foul, because I think he will freaking love those. And if anybody's gonna catch it all, it's gonna be that dude. Like,
yeah, but see, I would still be super shocked if he caught like even on Play It Safe. There's a section that nobody's caught, which I haven't had a lot of reactions to it, but there's a section where I said, still keep it wavy as a boat race. How the two-stroke smoke taste. Their rooster telling to their own wake. Like that's that.
Oh,
so,
that whole water scheme.
Yeah. So like the rooster tail is like when you're in, like most boat engines, not all of them, but most of them, especially like back in the day, are all two-stroke engines. So like, but most of them, when you see like a bass boat, like just on the water, just skint back, and it's shooting a tail out the back, that's called a rooster tail.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're rooster tailing to their own wake, a wake like a funeral, but wake as in wave.
Yeah, because like
no
a wake, a wake in the water. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a whole scheme there, and like nobody.
That's dope.
Yeah, I didn't catch it till you broke it down.
Yeah, well, there's been times like I'll be sitting in the car like listening to the song, and I'll be like, I've heard this song so many times, and I just now I'm figuring out like the double meaning there or whatever, or like I'll catch things I didn't catch the first time. It's so hard to do it like on the first go, because we don't listen to songs beforehand at all.
No,
there's a lot. There's a lot in the Party Foul song too. There's a lot in that Party Foul song. But all my songs aren't like that now. Like when I get on my rapidy, I don't know. I throw it in where it fits in. You know what I mean? Like I have some songs where it's just like like even Misbehaving Caucasians, like to me, when I wrote that song before I put Simple on it, I was mostly just storytelling. I caught a little scheme at the end that a lot of people haven't caught. A few people have caught it, but no reactors caught it. Is the real MCs handle bars like baggers, 2 different chapters, 2 different fabrics, 2 different chapters. This is a brand new cut, brand new jacket. That's like a motorcycle club MC rapper scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that though.
Yeah, well, I got the MC and the rapper part there, but I don't think I would have tied in the motorcycle club.
Yeah, so MC handlebars like
Yep,
bagger.
Yep.
A bagger is actually a type of motorcycle. It's like the low rider motorcycles with the big wheels on the front where they like have airbags on them and stuff.
Rappers
and then like this is a brand new cut, brand new jacket. Like motorcycle clubs call their jackets cuts, like you know. But
I should have known that because I watched the hell out of Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Should have known that.
Bro,
You missed it. You missed it.
That's
canceled.
That's literally one of the best TV shows ever, bro. That show is fire. I've watched it.
It's probably my favorite of all time.
Oh, did it have
I've watched it at least
storyline?
twice.
I watched for the views.
Oh,
Literally, The View.
yeah, The View. Yeah, no, no. I that was one of the best written like stories ever.
Yeah,
like,
I
the way
really
it played
like
out.
that. Yeah. I was forced to watch that show, actually. I didn't want to watch it. My husband watched it. And every time I sat in the living room, the shit was on. So then before you knew it, I was just all of a sudden, I was like, oh, well, what the fuck did Gemma do now? You know, and I'm like, now I'm into this show that I had no interest in fucking watching whatsoever. Now I'm following the storyline. And then, oh my God, when they killed fucking Opie, I about died. Like,
You know that Gemma is married to the writer of that show?
I did.
Yeah, he wrote that part for her, is what I heard.
Yeah, I did know that. But yeah,
So
that shit was a good show.
Yeah, it was a really good show. I love
And I
that show. I've
never
watched it at
wanted to
least
watch
twice,
it.
front to back. And then Breaking Bad is one of my all-time favorites.
I
have watched it 5 times total, front to back. And it gets funnier every time. It becomes a comedy. Like at first, it's like really intense. The second one, it's like you kind of know what's going to happen, so like you chuckle at a few things. Third time, pure comedy. It's great.
It's funny. I never really
I've
got
never
into
saw that one.
Well, I've seen up to episode 6, and I've seen other parts of it because my ex-husband watched it. But did you ever watch Justified?
No.
That was another really fucking epic show. It takes place in like Kentucky, and it's very southern, but it's got William Dafoe in it, Oliphant in it, and it's just that's a stellar. It's in that category for me of like that type of storytelling.
I like suspenseful stuff. I like sci-fi stuff when they can do it right. Sometimes sci-fi stuff, I really like sci-fi stuff. Like I love some sci-fi, but sometimes sci-fi can get a little corny. So like, it kind of has to be the right,
Mix,
but God, there's a bunch of them, man. Ozarks. Have y'all watched Ozarks?
No, I heard that was really good though.
Oh God, I'm watching it for the 3rd time now. It's crazy. It's crazy good. Somebody told me it started out slow. I'm like, bro, he murders a whole group of people and throws somebody off the balcony in like the first episode. What are you talking about?
It's a little slow for me.
Yeah.
Not enough murder. Not enough murder for me.
Not enough people died in that episode.
Yeah.
Like,
I watched
damn.
True Blood. I watched the hell out of True Blood.
Oh yeah, I liked that one.
They kind of
too.
jumped the shark at the end there, but
True Blood.
That's the vampire one.
yeah,
that
it was like
on
an HBO show, and it was
Okay, I don't know that I watched.
It was a lot of sex and vampires.
yeah, it was during the Twilight.
Oh, I was saying
Vampire
when you
Diaries.
said Blood, there's another one. I think it's like a AMC show or something. I don't know. It's on Netflix, but it's called Bloodline. It's the dude from. Have you ever watched Friday Night Lights, like the TV series Friday Night Lights?
Yeah, I think so actually.
Oh, well, the football coach, he's in that. That's a good one. It's suspense. It is kind of slow going, but it's suspenseful like the whole way. Once it kind of picks up, it's pretty good.
I liked Pretty Little Liars.
I've heard that, but I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I heard of it, but I didn't watch it.
It was actually good.
I watched. Well, I watched.
Sounds like a chick flick.
I love superhero.
is.
I love superhero shit. Like, so I watched all of the like DC and Marvel TV shows, as cheesy as they were.
Bro,
I watched
no,
them anyway.
I
Arrow was good.
got so frustrated with. I started watching back when Netflix started doing a lot of the superhero stuff. Like I don't remember how many years ago it was when they started. They started the Green Arrow series.
Yeah.
I loved it. And then I watched it up to a point of all the seasons they had out. All right, cool. And then like a few months later or a year or so later, they come out with Flash or The Flash or whatever.
Yeah.
I loved that series, but then it got to a point where I was watching the episode and it just skipped to some random, and I'm like, what is going on? And I start Googling. It's like, oh, well, now you need to go watch this season of The Green Hornet, and then you need to go watch this season of Supergirl, and you need to go watch this season of something else. And I'm like, bro, I can't do all that. Like I tried, but it was too much. I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
Like,
I did a lot of it, not gonna lie. Especially because they had a 4-episode like crossover a few times. And so like the first episode would be on Arrow, and then the next one would be on like Supergirl, and the next one would be on The Flash, and then the next one would be on whatever. And so it was like on each of the shows or whatever. So it's like you had to watch them very chronologically in order for it to make sense or whatever. But then I fell off it, so it's like whatever.
You know, to be honest, I don't really.
I'm a big nerd.
So here comes something. I don't watch TV.
So Friends.
I watch Friends and I watch Big Bang Theory.
She does, literally.
That's
it's one
it.
of those two shows.
Big Bang Theory is hilarious. Yeah, it's a good one.
That is it. Like
You haven't watched? Have you watched Young Sheldon?
No, I've seen bits and pieces of
It's
Young
pretty
Sheldon,
funny. It's
but I
pretty
haven't really watched Young Sheldon. I don't really watch a lot of television. Like, I don't watch movies. Like people's like, did you see such and such movie? I'm like, no. And then I'm like, oh, I might have seen a little bit of that with my husband, but I don't know. Like, I don't watch TV. All the TV shows I've ever gotten into, like, you know, when it come to, like, Sons of Anarchy or The Walking Dead or all that, it's because my husband was watching it, and I just happened to be sitting on the couch, and all of a sudden now I'm involved in whatever the hell's going on. And I'm like, no, don't kill Lori. Like, all of a sudden, like, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm like all of a sudden just like into whatever it was.
Yeah.
But then if I miss a couple episodes and I come back and then I'm asking my husband like 101 questions, and he was like, shut up or like go back and watch it. But I'm not going to sit here and give you recaps. Like, you either need to watch it with me or be. So now I found myself always being there, ready to watch whatever was going on because, you know, I couldn't ask later because it would just piss him off. So,
yeah, Walking Dead was pretty good. I think I watched it all the way up until Rick went missing. I don't know if he officially died or what happened. I don't know. And then I was like, I watched a few more episodes and I was like, are we really just not going to find out anything about the star of the freaking show? Like, what are we doing? I was like, y'all are losers for this. Y'all at least got to give an explanation so we can move on. They just left it hanging for like, it felt like a whole season or something. I was like, I'm done. You got to at least give an explanation.
let me grieve my character and let's move on.
I watched all the way up until like they were in the prison still, and they were like people were.
Oh, that's
sick.
early. That's early.
Yeah,
that's like season 2 or something.
I think it was might have been like in season 3 or whatever. It was like when the one girl killed the guy's like girlfriend because she was sick and she would have been turned into a zombie, but they
that's like season 2 or 3. Like, bro, I watched it until at least like season 5 or 6. It goes way beyond that, but it stays really engaging. But I got frustrated with the plot whenever Rick goes missing. I'm like, what? Like, it just didn't make any sense to me, and I never circled back. For all I know, he came back and it was great, but I don't know. I don't think he did though.
I heard how Glenn died, and I was like, no, I have no desire.
Oh yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah,
that was brutal.
I don't want to.
I almost quit watching at that point.
Yeah,
but you know, you was talking about how like your husband was watching the show, and then you. That was me with Grey's Anatomy with my wife. She was watching it, and I was like,
dude, that show's so
good.
good.
I have to watch this? And I just happened to be like watching it, and then it was just like, it got to a point where I was kind of like, I kind of got into it a little bit, and then it made me so mad when the plane crashed, and I forget who all dies on the plane, but I was just like, I was
sister,
mad.
Lexi,
Lexi,
and,
yes, Lexi was one of my favorites. I was so mad.
McSteamy,
then Mark died.
Yeah, that guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was so mad. I was like, I'm done. Dude. I'm done with this show.
No, Mike was mad. George.
When George died, I was crushed.
Yeah.
I was so crushed.
My husband was even like, not George. Like, because he was the same way. Because how he would do me with Walking Dead, he was the same way with Grey's Anatomy. It'll be playing, and he's like, God. And he'll sit down, and all of a sudden now he's like, hey, whatever happened to Izzy? Like, you know, and I'm just like... You're just like, what the fuck? Hey, what up, Captain Kurt?
What's even crazier about that show is I'm pretty sure it's still going. Like, that is like the longest show ever.
I quit watching it.
It's got to have 20 seasons at least. Like, it is so we don't watch it anymore, but yeah, it was going on for so long.
I quit watching it a long
like,
time.
Yeah.
I quit watching it when it went really woke.
Yeah.
So-
did
somebody,
it? Oh,
somebody said Yellowstone. Have y'all watched Yellowstone?
My husband
No.
watched Yellowstone.
Yellowstone is
My-
crazy good.
My parents have watched that.
Crazy
Through,
good.
they rewatched the last season every single time, or the whole thing, the whole time. Like every single time a new episode comes out, and then they watched like the spin-off. Was there a spin-off of that one?
Yeah, there's a bunch of spin-offs, but freaking Paramount, who owns it or whatever, they made like these spin-offs that's like they're like dates. It's like 18 whatever the hell, 19 whatever the hell, and it's like the road to Yellowstone basically. And then like I guess shortly I watched the first spin-off that they done that had like Tim McGraw and I think Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
It was really good, but I had to pay for Paramount Plus just to watch that. They wouldn't put it. I was watching Yellowstone on my YouTube TV, like recording it and then going back and watching it. But yeah, now some of these shows, Landman's another one that's supposed to be like a spinoff, or it's the same. It's Taylor Sheridan, which is the same producer.
Right.
But I think it's like Paramount Plus only, and I bought Paramount Plus, and outside of anything Yellowstone related, the app wasn't worth having. So I was just like, nah, I'm not paying for this.
Yeah.
I had Paramount just to watch Ink Masters.
I think it was Paramount that was on. They made a. I gotta think of the name of it. It was a video game first, and then they made it into a TV show. And the guy who played Superman, Henry Cavill, was. It's right on the tip of my tongue. What the hell is the name of it? It's like more fantasy sci-fi.
You're asking the wrong person. I
I
can't.
know.
I definitely don't know nothing about that.
But you ask me any trivia about any kind
It's
of
one
TV
of
show or
it's
movie,
one of
I'm
the best
losing.
adaptations I think I've ever seen. It was so accurate. It was fucking amazing. What the fuck? I played the game too. The game was so hard. He had white hair.
Maybe somebody in the chat will know.
Landman is definitely one that I want to watch. If I could find somewhere to watch it without having to pay for another subscription. I feel like I'm subscribed to everything.
I know. I think that's their goal, but I
only have Netflix and HBO.
I think Hollywood's kind of on the way out, as it were, because now like online you can get like watch these like little dramas. I don't know if you ever see the little ads for these. Don't ever, if you see one, keep scrolling. Don't stop on it, because if you do, you're gonna be flooded with a bunch of them. And they're so cheesy, and some of them have good acting, some of them have a bad acting. But like,
I'm totally
they're
addicted
really
to them
great
stupid
for
things.
I know, me too, because like I have an ADHD.
You talking about the reels that be like little soap operas and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, like so
I have seen it. I have seen a few of those. Yeah.
Don't click it.
Yeah,
I'm not. I already know, but bro, I don't click on anything that pops up as an ad on social media. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, because once you do it, it won't stop showing it to you, and it's just gonna bug the piss out of you.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
but
until you
that's better for
accidentally
my-
go ahead and say fuck it, or go ahead and do it for a week, and then all of a sudden now you're freaking doom scrolling at night, watching all these cheesy little freaking corny
Yeah.
dramas.
But they're like short and sweet, and it's good for my attention.
I
span,
always like
but-
the ones where the fat girl gets the handsome guy. Those are my favorite.
I know TJ's secretly a fan of the dramas. He's all up in those little shorts.
He knows he's got Dreambox on his phone right now.
I definitely don't.
Real short.
They're my favorite one.
I'm bad about starting stuff and then just not finishing and starting something else. Like that's me with new stuff. And then sometimes I'll get so aggravated, I'll just be like, you know what? I'm gonna just start this one over. Like Breaking Bad, I know this is good. Yeah, I've watched it 5 times, but here we go with round 6. Ozark, same thing. Like I circle back to it. Same way with movies and stuff. Dude. I've watched Back to the Future probably 100 times.
Oh, I love that. It's classic.
That's me and Big Bang Theory.
I can watch any of the like Marvel or DC movie adaptations.
Nope.
Yeah.
Anything like super.
Like-
anything.
Like the
anything-
OG Spider-Man with
All of them from
what's his face, Tubby Maguire.
Yeah, like
I
from
like
the
that
original
one.
originals
With Kirsten
cartoon
Dunst.
comics all the way through like modern, all of them, like anything Star Wars or Star Trek. I'm
Yeah.
usually there for anything like that. I love action, sci-fi, or like anything that's like the Bourne Supremacy or the Bourne Identity, those type of things. Da Vinci Code.
I've seen all those.
was
You know
pretty
why?
dope.
Want to guess?
Mike.
Yeah. I guess it wasn't me. That was my husband. Not
Yeah.
me. I don't watch movies.
And I watch like because anything that if I like read the book, then I generally am gonna want to see if they make an adaptation. I want to see it. So I've seen Twilight and Ready Player One and all the like.
I've seen Harry Potter.
Harry
See,
Potter.
I liked Ready Player One. Twilight was another one that I kind of like got duped into for the wife.
Twilight's good.
It's a good series. It's a
It is
good,
a good
series.
series.
But it's another one of those that I've watched it multiple times and now it's become a comedy. Like now, now it's funny. Like when I watch it, it's like
You know
I don't
what
know,
movies
it's
like
funny.
that for me from back in the day is the movie Scream, the original Scream movie. If you watch that back like with Matthew Lillard and like the original cast, that shit is so funny. And I legitimately like that was a scary movie when that came out in theaters. And now it is one of the it's like almost like a spoof. It's so funny.
Oh my gosh, no.
I don't know what that says about me that I was a pussy at that time.
She's scared. She's scared though. She don't like scary stuff at
No,
all.
I don't generally like I don't mind like a thriller though. Like Sixth Sense. Like that's not really like scary. It's kind of like it's got some scary elements, little jump, whatever, but the original Scream is hilarious.
Kurt said, look up The Hunting Party. It's a good little series. I've never heard of that either.
I've seen them.
Oh, I want to say I started that or y'all ever watch Dexter?
Oh yes, that is so good. I fucking
Did
love
you watch
Dexter.
the new one when they come back and put the the
No.
follow up last little season they added to the end of it?
No, was it like with his son or
It
something?
was called yes, it was called Dexter something blood or something blood something
Yeah.
blood.
Did you watch it?
Yes. It was good. It was,
Was
really
it?
good. It is perfect.
Oh.
Perfect ending too. Perfect ending.
I was a little bitter because I didn't really like the way it ended.
You want me to tell you what happens?
Yeah. Kinda.
Is the chat gonna be mad at me?
Because like he just goes off and like what becomes a lumberjack. That's such bullshit at the end.
Yeah,
of the
he goes
series.
out. He goes out into the woods, and then he like starts his life over. New Blood, and Resurrection. What is Resurrection? Is there another one after New Blood?
Oh shit.
Charlie T. So he goes. No, you need to go watch it. New Blood.
Okay.
You need to go watch
Damn.
it.
All right.
But it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's full circle.
Okay.
It's full circle. The way that
Alright.
it ends is very, very full circle.
Yeah, the show I was trying to think of with Henry Cavill is called The Witcher.
Oh, Charlie T says, yeah, Resurrection is the newest. I need to go find Resurrection. It must be about his son.
Okay.
It's got to be.
Yeah. Did you
Well,
ever
I
watch-
don't know. I don't know. The word resurrection kind of hints at something else. You'll have
Yeah.
to. You need to go watch. You need to go watch. This is good. If you liked and you watched all of Dexter,
All of
you'll
it.
definitely love the
Yeah.
new Blood or whatever.
Did you ever watch Prison Break?
Yes, I didn't finish it, but I was into it for. I don't even know how many seasons. I don't even remember what the last
Well,
thing
there
was.
was only 4 seasons, but then like years later, like more recently, they a few years back, they came out with another like a 5th season that kind of wrapped it all up. And
Yeah,
so
I
like
wanna-
what you thought was the ending wasn't the ending, which was great.
See, I only ever watched really like sitcoms and then like Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
Like that was it. Like I
See,
didn't.
sitcoms are like if I just want to put on something light, you know what I'm saying, and I don't really plan on watching it. I'm gonna be like doing shit around the house while it's playing, or whatever. But like, I'm just one of those people. Like, I almost don't want to turn anything on unless it's just gonna have me super glued to the TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
See, and mine is that's why I rewatch like Friends and Big Bang Theory all the time. It's because for me it's just white noise.
Yeah.
Right. Like I don't have to look at that TV and I know the scenery already. I already know what's happening. You could turn the volume off. And I could tell you what the episode is, what it's about, what's happening. Like
That's me
because
with
I've
like
seen
Charmed,
it so many times.
With Charmed and Criminal Minds. I was like that with Charmed and Criminal Minds and Bones.
I liked Bones. My mom used to watch Bones.
Bones was a good one.
There was this girl that used to work with us up at the shop, and she would wear headphones, and she would literally listen to TV shows.
That's me at work.
Yeah, I used to do that. I used to have to drive like 35 minutes.
Strangest shit I've ever seen. I was like, you're definitely the only person that does that. What do you like? I'm like, what are you listening to? Like, you listen to a podcast? She's like, I'm listening to Family Guy, and I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I'm just
imagination.
listening. I'm like, you're not watching it? She's like, no, I'm just Family Guy's playing in my headphones while I'm. She was a rapper, like she rapped the cars and stuff, and I was just like, are you serious? She's like, yeah. I'm like, how do you don't have a visual of what? She's like, I don't know. It's like I do it at home when I'm cleaning the house and da 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 da. And I don't know. I thought it was the weirdest shit ever, but whatever.
because especially if it's things you've already seen, like it's not a big deal to just stick them on. I do the same thing. I either listen to music or I listen to TV shows, which is going to be the same 2 damn TV shows I listen to at home, whichever one is on HBO Max at the time. So when I hit the app, whatever it's playing, that's it. It can't be anything new though. Like if I haven't seen it, then I have to see it. Like I can't just listen. But if I've already seen it a bazillion times, I can listen to it. Oh,
Yeah,
I also liked
I could probably do that.
ER.
I could probably do that with Back to the Future, for real.
Oh yeah. Back to the Future
Yes.
was good.
I watched all. I've seen all those too. I've actually seen those movies, and
I also can do that with the Karate Kid.
I also yes, I love Karate Kid. I've seen all of those. Even the new Karate Kid, saw that one.
I've
and
seen all the martial arts movies.
Did y'all
okay?
watch the Cobra Kai stuff that come out on?
Yes, I loved it.
No, I did.
I
not.
actually loved Cobra Kai. Watched it all.
I
Watched
watched-
it twice.
Yeah.
I think I watched like the first 2 episodes and that was it. But they were
No,
good.
it gets really good. You should
Yeah.
probably watch it. It gets intense and like it's good.
Yeah.
I'd have to start over though. Just like my memory sucks so bad. I wouldn't be able to just pick up where I left off. It's been a couple years or
Now
however
you
long.
just gave me an idea. I'm switching over to Cobra Kai tonight. Like that's it. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, I just started over Ozarks. Well, I take that back. I started Ozarks over probably a month or so ago, and I just picked it back up like this week. And I don't really watch TV like that anymore. So like it's like I'll turn it on to fall asleep
Yeah.
because I have a hard time just like laying in silence and falling asleep. My mind's too busy. It's easier for me to like focus on something and fall asleep than it is for me to like just lay in the dark because my mind will just I'll talk to myself in my head for literally hours before I fall asleep.
Yeah. I used
do
to
that.
the way talking about TV shows. I used to be with books. Like I could reread series over again if they were good enough. In fact, so my favorite series is the one that my laptop is sitting on at the moment. It's a 4-book series, and the dude 12 years after the fact came out with another book that extended it, but from a different character's point of view. And I started reading it. And then I just stopped for whatever reason and got busy, and I've never gone, and I haven't gone back to it. And now I feel like I need to reread all of the series again because I just don't remember. But I'll probably just pick up where I left off.
Like what you guys talk about with TJ Sanders? Movies and
books
books
and movies?
and
Movies and TV shows.
But speaking of,
I'm about to say, do y'all want to change the subject? I don't know if we're boring them or not. They seem to be engaged in
no,
the
they're
conversation.
very
hey.
engaged. Yeah, they're very engaged.
everybody watching all because I feel like nobody watches TV and movies the way they used to. Like a lot of the times, there's so
Yeah.
many other options now, and people just don't. But I saw your reel today, and you said you have something coming out with somebody soon.
Oh,
that
yeah.
you were going to tell people about.
Yeah, I had this thing in my mind. I was gonna try to drop some reels and figure out a way to get people to engage and guess and all these things, and I ran out of mental capacity to figure out a good, fun way to do it. So, yeah, but I'm dropping. It's time for me to drop a music video. I would have dropped this week if I could have got the video a little faster.
Yeah.
But
Does the chat
Yeah.
have any guesses?
yeah. Does the chat have any guesses? Let's do that. Oh, we could do that in the chat.
Let's
Yeah.
see if we can.
Yeah, like to chat.
Yeah.
Have any guesses
All
on
right.
who?
So is
And
this
we gotta
is
give
this someone
clues.
is this someone you've already performed with before?
Performed with?
Or
No.
or worked with before
No.
in music? No.
Okay. Oh, nobody worked. Okay.
So
But somebody well known.
not somebody I've already worked with. Yeah, y'all definitely know him.
Are they liked?
Yeah, I've never heard anything bad about him.
Okay. It's a
Okay.
him.
It's a
It's
him.
not a girl.
Haha,
It's not a
him.
girl.
No.
That doesn't
No.
narrow it down much. If I said
He's-
it was a her, it would narrow it down a lot. Because
Yeah.
No, but so no, he's already worked with Adam. Have you worked with Dusty Lee? You haven't worked with Dusty Lee, have you?
I haven't. No.
Okay. All right. So Dusty Lee's technically fair play. 501 Bryce. Oh.
I said OG. If you've watched my reel, I said
OG.
he's an OG in the lane. He's done a lot for the lane.
Broadnax.
No, not Broadnax.
Struggle. I'm just gonna go down the list. No.
No, it's not struggle. I wish.
Is it?
Oh,
Bubba Sparks.
Bubba Sparks.
No.
Oh. Damn. Demon Jones. Somebody said Demon Jones.
They're guessing
gotta-
really. They're
we gotta-
guessing. They're guessing really. They're shooting for the stars on like the features. All of these are features I want, but not right now. It's not.
Is it somebody who performed at the rave?
Nope. He was not at the rave,
Oh, okay. So that eliminates a good portion of people for me.
Yeah,
and he's not. And he's not trailer made.
Oh, okay. Not trailer made.
Mises.
No, it's not Mises.
He's not really in the like. You're talking about the country.
I don't know. Somebody
rap
put
wing?
Mises. Mel put Mises.
I'm
See?
try- I'm trying to
Moccasin
think.
Creek.
I'm trying to think of another clue I could give that wouldn't
Lenny
give it away.
Cooper.
Wouldn't give it away too much.
That's a crying Ryan. FJ Outlaw.
He said they're liked.
Yeah.
They're liked. Lots of respect from everybody.
No, it can't be. It's not trailer made.
Most people would not consider him country rap, but
Narcotic.
he's heavily involved in the country rap lane.
Jeff and Cool.
Just in time.
Great rapping. Speaking of just like this is kind of similar to Just in Time, but it's not Just in Time. Much like Just in Time, he's very well known in the lane, but not up until recently, not most known for his rapping.
Mike Sons.
No.
No.
OG.
Oh.
Oh, geez.
Shit.
So older.
Yeah, he's younger.
I consider him that anyways.
Oh, gee.
How much older? Has he worked with Adam before?
He's not like old. I mean, he's probably slightly older than me, but he's not like old.
Has he
Oh,
worked
okay.
with Adam Calhoun?
Yes, he has.
Okay.
All right. Hold on.
He's mentioned in Adam's diss track.
Wait. Tom McDonald? No. That would be awesome.
He names a string of people and then he says, "We them boys," and that
Oh,
guy is
yeah.
mentioned in there.
Okay. Struggle.
Here we go.
Jelly.
Come on. No.
Funny Man's Brothers.
Oh, I see it in the chat.
Oh. Chad Arms? Armez?
Yep. It's Chad.
Oh, nice. Yes, I do know him.
Okay.
He did he's done a lot of interviews too with people. I think I've watched. Didn't he? He's done some interviews with Adam.
That's why
I
I was saying
watched.
he's mostly like, well, I ain't gonna say mostly known because his music is great and he has put out more music than I think anybody in like the past year. But he was most known before that for interviews and stuff, man. He's the OG of that, bro. For a long time, it was only Chad that was out here getting y'all these interviews of all these people and like really tapping people in together and all that stuff. I mean, yeah.
That's dope. So when does that drop?
Okay.
We're gonna be dropping Thursday. I usually drop on Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Central,
PM.
no Eastern time.
6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, Captain Kurt says
He's interviewed
Oh.
him.
I got an interview with Chad. Like soon or you've already done it?
had it.
Past tense or
Future.
Futures.
I think he's saying past tense,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
but I don't know because I haven't seen it. If he did,
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, it's out. It's out right now.
yeah. So he's already done it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Chad's one of them, man. When I was just a fan of the lane, I watched his channel all the time. You know, watching interviews of these artists and stuff, and he was like the only one doing it, or the only one I knew about that was doing it. And you know, and he's insanely good at rapping too. But we got a song coming out. It's called Underdogs.
Ooh.
Before anybody says it, I know. I'm sorry. Narcotic dropped a song a couple weeks ago called Underdog.
Oh.
We spelled it different, and it's a totally different song. And I didn't know, and I seen, like, I literally, when he dropped it, or dropped the video for it or whatever, I seen it, I sent it to Chad. I was like, damn. He was like, we could call it something else. I was like, nah, bro, that's the name of the song. I'm not changing it.
Yeah.
We'll just spell it a little
No,
different.
I think it's common. Tom has a song.
It's common. Yes, it's
Underdogs.
a common. It's
Yeah.
a common. He definitely wasn't the first one to do a song
No.
called Underdogs for
No,
sure.
absolutely
But
not. Yeah.
but yeah, no. So shit like that just tends to happen sometimes. But it's a really dope
absolutely.
song. I think everybody's gonna like it. Chad did his thing on it. I think I did okay on it.
The
That-
being humble.
Yeah, that was the
killed it.
video. That was the video where I talked about it when I was on the way to the rave. We went to him on the way to the rave. So I stopped. I left a day early, stopped in Tennessee, shot a music video with him, shot a second music video that'll follow up this one. It's just going to be a solo song. And then we went to the rave, and from there. Yeah.
I remember that. I remember you when you were on your like in your reels or like you
Stories
post
or
or
whatever,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. Like you're talking about stopping in Tennessee, like on your way to the rave, and that you were doing music videos.
Yep. Yeah, I met my video guy in Tennessee. We shot with Chad, and then they took us to another spot, and we shot a second one for a song I got coming next, which is I don't know how it'll do. It's not like a song. It's a song, but it's mostly just like very rap heavy. It's just like almost like it doesn't even really have a hook. It's got like a half a hook like one time in the song, but it's mostly just rapping.
I like that kind of shit.
I like rapping. I
Yeah.
like rappity rap.
Yeah, some of my favorite tracks are just like no hooks.
Yeah.
All bars, no hooks.
Yeah, it's one of them. It's dope though. I really like it. And that was Chad's first time hearing it was while I was shooting the video. Like when we fired up the camera and started shooting the video. When I finished, he was like pointing out bars. He was like, "Bro," he's like, "We need to do something like this." He was like, "This shit's fire." So hopefully everybody else will like it.
I think we will.
Yeah. Typically, I like. I mean, sometimes I don't be catching shit though. Like it be going way over my head, or like I'll catch stuff, but I don't like. I'm not one of those people. I don't like break down a song or always know like the proper like terminology. Right? You're just gonna see it on my face that I got it because I'm just gonna be like, yo, like, and I get it, but I'm just not like.
Well, another thing is even for like me, like I understand bars, but even for me, it's hard for me. It's hard to listen to something and catch them all on the first go round. You know what I mean? Like it's nearly impossible.
No, yeah, 100%. It is. And that, like, I wish, sometimes I want to do follow-up videos, because I'm like, I want to bring this song back on, and, like, I want to tell everybody about all the shit I missed.
Like, we missed this, we missed that, we suck.
The more I listen to
Sorry.
a song, you know, like, or I love it when I realize that I've been singing the wrong lyric for a period of time when I thought it was something else, and then I'm like, I hear it one time, and I'm like, oh no, that's not what they were saying at all.
Right. Oh, thank you, Miss Tabitha.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Hopefully, I haven't met him yet. I mean, I know obviously we got a lot of mutual friends, but I haven't met him yet or any of that or even spoke with him even one time. But I am definitely a fan of Dusty. So that's one of those things that it'll come when it comes, if it comes, you know?
Yeah.
What I remember about Dusty was him calling us out. Like, we were at the last day of the War Tour, and I was standing there, and I was, talking to Dusty and get my picture with Dusty Lee, and he was like, he's like, Adam's been on your channel. Hard Target's been on your channel. Simple Man's been on your channel.
He's like, everybody but me.
He's like, everybody but me has been on your channel. And I'm like, well, sorry, bro. Honestly, to be honest, until you did War Tour, I didn't listen to your music that much. I didn't really know much about him. And then I saw him perform. He is an awesome performer.
Yeah.
Like, live performer. Dusty Lee knows how to work the stage. Like,
Until he puts a sweaty hat on your head.
Yeah, that was so funny. Or dripping sweat on you. That was so
Dude,
funny.
and the hat was so sweaty, I was like,
Yeah. But he was like, because we were up front, and he, like, takes his hat off his head and literally sticks it on top of her head. And we're like, bro. But then he's like, but they're so close. Like, and they're just dripping, And I'm just like, getting like,
It doesn't bother me as much. It was just on the head.
No.
Superman gave me this badass hat. Isn't that dope? Ugh.
But yeah, no, I can't do the drip.
You know what merch I don't have? I don't have a TJ Sanders t-shirt.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Well,
No, I take that back. I do have a couple, but I need, bro. I feel so bad. I feel like an asshole. I have been saying forever I'm gonna get some merch straight, but I'm torn between doing like the third party website stuff that a lot of people do, or just like getting it made locally and physically getting it in my hands. Because like the third party stuff is fine for t-shirts,
right.
but I'm a big hat guy. I love hats, and I want to have nice hats, and none of those third party. I don't like any of the hats. I look at them, the pictures, they suck. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what they and I'm not saying that everybody's stuff sucks, but I'm just saying like the couple of
Yeah.
websites that I've tried to use and try to go, I don't like any of the hats that are there. So like I kind of want to do hats locally. So then I'm like, if I'm gonna do hats locally, I might as well do t-shirts locally.
Yeah.
And then it's a matter of, do I want to spend $1,000 on like getting a bunch of merch pressed up, and then like then I don't know what sizes, and I don't know how much is gonna buy of what, and like I did this with my tent shop.
Yeah.
When I first opened up, I made a post on Facebook like locally and was like, yo, if I had a bunch of shirts made for my tent business, like who all would wear one, whatever. I had a ton of comments. People were messaging me, giving me their size. I was like, okay, I'll let you know when they're ready. I ordered all these sizes because the place that made them, it was like a 25 shirt minimum type thing. So I ordered all these shirts, bro. I ended up with a stack of shirts, and nobody, I ain't gonna say nobody, a few people picked them up and bought them and whatever. But like, for the most part, I just got left with I finally just started handing them out to customers. Like, here you go. Here's a free shirt with your tent job. And I took all the ones that were my size so that I could just wear them as work shirts.
Oh.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
You
No,
can always do, well, so like at my old gym I used to work at, we used to do like more like a pre-order type thing. So like we would have so many designs and people would sign up, and you know, so you knew exactly what to order, and well, then they would charge our cards as it came in. But if people just bought them and you had an order to take somewhere locally, then you would only be buying exactly what you were selling.
What I might do is, if I can get enough people, maybe I'll make a reel or something and like, you know, tell everybody like, hey, you're gonna have to like just to do it, just to get it done. Like, y'all might really have to like message me your size, and maybe like, I don't even want to necessarily make y'all pay up front, but at least like let me know your size and stuff. That way I can know that, hey, I got, because a lot of these places that I'm going to try to go through, they're going to have like a 25, 30 shirt minimum or whatever, you know, and try to, but I really want to do like TJ Sanders merch. And I really want to make Misbehaving Caucasian t-shirts and hats, because I just feel like that saying is like, even if you don't listen to my music, it's like a dope saying and stuff. So
No, yeah. Yo, you make it, we will buy it.
Yeah, like we would definitely buy one.
Yeah.
Because
Especially when it says Misbehaving Caucasian.
We're definitely like big, like when it comes to independent artists, we support by going to shows. We also support by merch. Like I have Simple Man merch. I literally
don't wear anything else other than merch.
Merch.
I have the Tweak Squad shirt on right now.
Yeah.
Earlier I had a Hangover Gang shirt on. Like, that's all my clothes. Like, I mean, that are not my like nice clothes, and I have like a couple of pieces of those that I can wear to like a nice dinner or something. But other than that, leggings, jeans, t-shirts.
I have
That's how
4
I
Simple
roll.
Man shirts.
Yeah.
2 of them,
So.
the same one.
yeah, there's like one person, I don't even remember who it is, that has like an actual TJ Sanders music shirt. Because I had a website set up for me that was like a third party type deal.
Yeah.
And I ordered a couple of them just to see what like the quality of them was. And then I done a giveaway on one of the songs that I was dropping or something, like go comment on the video type of thing, and then I'll whatever. And I done like a drawing, and I gave it away, and they gave me their address, and I just went on the website and punched in the address and hit ship. But the website's not public. Like, I can't figure out. I'm a dummy. I'm dumb. I'm trying, like, people's like, well, you make music on a computer. I'm like, bro, I'm so dumb when it comes to computers. I couldn't figure out how to make the website public to even like put it out there. So, you know, it's like a Shopify. It's not Shopify, but it's something similar.
We had some stuff, shirts made through Amazon.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we like I actually went in and like designed a actual like screen print to put on there, so it was like completely
Custom
made, whatever. Yeah. So and it wasn't that bad, so that might be an option. And you get to like pick your material, right?
No, that particular one, it just gives you what the material was made of.
Yeah.
And then so one was heavy duty, and then one is
like regular,
whatever,
like
and I just wanted to feel the difference in the texture between the two and like the quality in the shirt. I personally like the softer textured ones, but yeah. So speaking of that, guys, come later. Probably gonna have some speaking and lyrics merch that's gonna be popping up. That's gonna be ready. So just so you all know. So hey, if you'd be interested, let us know. So,
Hold on. Barely adulting with Mel. If you have me on IG, message me because see, I'm also torn. That was another thing, like the website stuff. Like, even if I don't do a third party thing, I would like to have a website made
Mel
that
can
I
help
can,
you.
No,
so
she
that
can
you can
absolutely
at
do
least
that.
put in the orders. And I don't know how that works. Like, I know that like Shaka has like a website where you can go on there and order his merch, but then he like manually handles it and goes and ships it out. I do believe like he makes the shades and he does all that. I don't know how that works, but I want to.
Mel is your girl for that.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Hit me up on IG, Mel. If you don't have me on IG, it's TJ Sanders Music.
She does for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
For sure, she follows you.
Yeah, because I'd like to at least have it set up where like maybe I can get notifications from it or something and know like each week, hey, you need to send out this or whatever, and then maybe if I can keep up with orders and stock and stuff, I might try to. I was telling y'all before we went live, I'm gonna try to build a wall right here this week. Try to get my AC unit that's just sitting on the arm of my couch installed in the wall, and then maybe on the back side of the wall, I still got like another 10 foot or so of shed. I might try to like make it like a stock room or something and put some shelves up and try to like stock some merch and stuff in there and make one day a week and go ship out stuff if people are buying it like that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Speaking of lyrics merch, we gotta come up with some like funny sayings to put on them though.
I know for sure. We'll probably have a whole
just gonna
live
do my
about that
face.
later, guys, and we'll figure out what we want to do, and we'll have you guys help design some things.
Yeah.
But yeah, because we've been wanting to do merch for a while, but it just hasn't happened yet because everybody's so busy. And Mel, I'm gonna need your help later. Okay, thanks, love you. But yeah, it's because merch can be difficult. You know, like you got to figure out what you're doing, how you're doing it, how you're designing it, where it's coming from. Yeah, it's definitely something that's not exactly easy.
Yeah.
Thank you, girly. Love you. Anything else new coming up for you, TJ? I know you don't perform a lot.
No, not really. Unfortunately. Yeah, no I'm just kind of like, taking it day by day, week by week, and just doing. I've kind of gotten to the point where I felt like I was going really hard like last year and stuff, and like it was all I thought about and all I worried about, and I've just kind of come to the conclusion that I can't like stress and whatever. I'm doing the content stuff kind of willy nilly, and the music's kind of willy nilly right now. But I do have 2 music videos in the chamber. And I've got a couple other songs that I'm trying to figure out if I'm featuring or what I'm going to do. So I'm still trying to stick to all this year. I started out this year trying to do a single with a new single with a new music video every 2 weeks or twice a month is what I started out as. We kind of fell off pace, and we've been doing about every 3 weeks. So I'm just trying to stick to that. So we got Underdogs coming with Chad Arms next week, and then 3 weeks after 2 to 3 weeks after that, we'll have the other song that I don't even know the name of it yet, honestly, but because it's just a rap song. It's not like a hook or nothing, so I don't know what I'm gonna name it, but that one will drop, and hopefully around the time that one's dropping, I'll be shooting another set of music videos.
I say just name it something completely random.
Yeah.
Just pick like.
Well, honestly, I thought about naming the song Squidward because there's like a Squidward bar in the song.
Do it.
But then coincidentally, just like the Underdogs thing, like Shaka uses the word Squidward a lot for like I don't know what I don't know. He uses it as like an insult to people. The bar is totally different from that, but it was like my favorite bar in the song. So I was like, that's just, it's not my favorite bar in the song. It was an early bar in the song before I was done writing the song, and to save the session, I just typed in Squidward and like, so you know what I mean? But yeah, there's not really a theme to the song. I'm just kind of talking shit and rapping. So I don't know. I'll figure out a name for it.
Just name it Squeegee.
Are we ever going to get a TJ Sanders SMG Jimmy song?
Oh, that would
Bro,
be dope.
Jimmy, listen, me and Jimmy have done, I think, a total of 3 songs together. 2 of them are it's not really my place to say. I'll say it. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna give names, but 2 of them are really big features, like big features. And one, we're waiting to get the verse back. One, he already had the verse on and decided to let me get on it. And then something happened with that artist where we were both kind of like, I don't know if I want to put this out. Months later, I circled back. I was like, bro, I hate it, but that song's really good. Like, we should just put the song out. So that song might go out. Probably not going to do music video and try to fight with getting the other artists there and all that, but the song's really dope. So maybe that one goes out. And then another one that I had started, he liked it. I sent it to him. He put a hook on it for me because I didn't like it that much. And I'm still at the point where I don't like it that much. I don't think that song will get finished. The other one, the third one being like another really big feature that we're waiting on a verse back from. If that one goes out, we're definitely going to try to capitalize and do the whole 9 with the music video and all that. But yeah, me and him has been Jimmy. I probably talked to Jimmy on the phone as much or more than I talk to anybody. It'll definitely happen at some point. So, we toss around ideas and stuff a lot, but we both just kind of be all over the place with multiple things going on. So
Yeah. Because Jimmy, everybody knows, like, Jimmy's, like, one of my favorite people. I love Jimmy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Jimmy and I, like, have this, like, big sister, little brother freaking banter. And I love Jimmy. Jimmy's so funny.
Dude, they were so funny when we were on the Fifth Element. Like,
yeah,
they would give each other shit so much.
Yeah, Jimmy and I really did give each other a lot of shit. It was just fun. I don't know. It was just fun to...
Jimmy always hated our picks.
Yeah.
Not always, but...
Oh, 9 times out of 10. And if he really hated a song, he'd be like, I bet you that's Carol's song. I'm like, fuck you, Jimmy.
Oh, the Fifth Element stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
I kind of miss doing it just because I miss Jimmy. Like, just fucking with Jimmy. Because
we
sometimes
used to do something else.
We used to pick songs on purpose knowing it would piss Jimmy off. We were like, ha, that one. That one's the one for Jimmy this week.
Be like, it technically qualifies.
He's like, fuck you guys.
That ain't gangster rap.
Jimmy.
Gangster enough for me.
He actually popped in the other day because we were like, somebody go get Jimmy.
No one got Jimmy.
I was like, go get him. And he popped in and said, hey.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Jimmy,
kind of like, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, yeah, Jimmy's my dog. I met him for the first time at the rave in person anyways. And we were just like, we talked on the phone like twice. And he was like, oh, you're a normal guy. Hey, you want to like split a room at the rave? And I was like, yeah, because there is a lot of weirdos in this shit. We were talking about that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
But me and Jimmy talked on the phone a couple of times and immediately he was like, oh, you're actually like a normal person. Like, it's like, yeah. So.
Yeah, and you don't realize how many weirdos there actually are until you're like mingling with the weirdos. And then you start sorting them out real quick and you're like, okay.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. It took me even now, because I'm the type of person like I'll give you like immediate respect as long as you're not like disrespectful or doing something that just clearly looks super corny and disrespectful to me. You know what I mean? Like if I don't really know you and you hit me up and like you want to like work or whatever, I've gotten to where now I'll message them back and be like, listen, I don't really know you. Like, here's my number. If you want to call and we'll talk or whatever. And then I might give it time and try to like, because I don't want to, last thing I want to do is hop out there and do a song with somebody and y'all are just like on some bullshit and I'm going to end up getting dragged into it. And it's unfortunate that that's the way it has to be, but there's so much BS going on, bro, that it's like, I got people hating me now just because I did a song with this person. I'm like, okay, whatever. But
oh yeah, we're no stranger to the hate now.
Yeah, no.
I'm sure y'all definitely get it too. You know where it's coming from.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No yeah.
I was down there today looking for arrowheads.
Hey, arrowheads are fucking cool, man. I saw you almost twisted your ankle there, though. You better be careful.
Oh yeah, last week,
yeah.
Trying to walk down those rocks, yeah.
I would for sure.
I was gonna cut that out, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna leave it there so people can
laugh at you.
Laugh at me.
with you.
Yeah. Laugh with you. Yes. With you, not at you.
No, it's funny that kind of shit is entertaining me. No offense.
No offense.
We
would have laughed even
want you
harder
to
had
twist-
you face planted.
No, I don't want you to twist your ankle, but it's just like those little quirks in videos make them what's special. Like, is the fact that it's in there. You know what I mean? Is the quirkiness of it. It's like real life shit, and you're like, oh yeah, I know exactly what it felt right there. Right from under you. It's
Hey,
dangerous,
Amy.
dangerous.
Crawfish says,
Amy.
y'all just wait for TJ and Crawfish collab.
Oh shit.
Doesn't he do like AI music, or does he do? I think he's done a couple like. I'm not doing AI collabs, bro. I'm sorry.
We need a TJ speaking and lyrics collab. I can WAP.
I can't. I can hum.
I mean, in my own head, I
That's
can.
that's about all you're gonna get out of
feel like
Carol.
I can rap 2 songs.
I can't.
I've never attempted to do my own song.
I can't rap. Even rapping along, I fuck up. So
That's one thing I'm pretty good at.
no,
It's
not
my
me.
most useless talent, actually.
Yeah, she can like learn lyrics to a song like I've never seen, like and so quick and keep up, and I can't. I cannot. I know one song pretty much like all the way through. One song, and it's my favorite song. That's the only reason I know every goddamn word.
Average
like,
boy.
but that is the only song I know, like all the way through.
You know what's funnier? It's easier for me to learn, like quickly learn the words to faster rap songs than it is slower, for some reason. I
Really?
don't know. It's like I'm pretty sure it has to do with the tisms, but I think it's like something about just like being able to memorize more like rhythms than. I don't know. It's weird. Like I'm so much better at rapping faster parts than I am slower parts. I'll fuck that up so easy.
Yeah, I don't know what you would consider fast at learning lyrics, but like when I used to listen to a lot of like Mac Miller and stuff before he passed away, like I used to know his freaking albums front to back.
Yeah.
Like, but at the same time, this was like before I had Spotify and stuff, so I was like legitimately like burning the CDs and buying the CDs and putting them in my car. And I would just like every night on my way to work, that would be what I was listening to, is like whatever his latest album is. So I would just like start it and just let it circulate day in and day out for who knows, like a month or two. And, at some point I would just know them all start to finish.
And that's
2 days.
That's what I mean. I mean, like word for word,
Like 2 days.
ad libs, inflections. Like, in fact, I'm never gonna show them, but
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Let me go check on my
Yeah.
daughter real quick. Hold on.
yeah. What up, chat?
Yes, I see y'all. Miss Tabitha, thank you again for that super chat. We love you. Mel, I see you, girly. Love you. Aaron's in the house. Crawfish is here. Miss Amu.
Has anybody in the chat not heard "Play It Safe" by TJ?
We should play it.
We should play it. Hold on.
Let's just play it safe and play it.
Oh, shit.
I can't believe it. Shit doesn't have not even 1,000 views. Are you like kidding me?
I know, it's freaking wild. Haha. Updated.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, well, we'll hold, guys. We'll play it at the end. We'll play it at the end.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull it
Well,
up.
while you were taking your little intermission, we were going to play. We were going to play it safe.
Yeah, no, y'all can do that if y'all want to. My bad. I was she I don't know if y'all could hear her. She's outside the shed playing, and I don't know, she was crying about something, but
Yeah, because we
Oh.
we totally, like, in case anybody hasn't heard it yet, like they need to.
yeah, run it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ah,
If we can get the computer.
I'm on a struggle bus today.
I must say, if she can get it to work, because Carol doesn't know how to work none of this shit.
I was just trying to move it to the other monitor.
I couldn't even turn this shit on if I wanted to. And I don't know how many times I've watched her do it. I'm just not very good at it.
What are y'all using? Are y'all using StreamYard or
Yeah, StreamYard.
StreamYard.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I love StreamYard. Like, but I use AI to make my backgrounds. Like, I'll plug in like where the slots will be, and then I'll tell it, Prompt it.
Prompt
It's
it.
very, very long, detailed prompt of exactly how I want it to look. And I'll keep adjusting until I have it the way I want it to look. So, but I just started like doing that to make it look cooler. Cause like, I can't do the OBS stuff. Like that's too much stress and anxiety for me. And I'm an ADHD kid. That's a sure way to just, it's no, absolutely not. Just no,
Yeah.
no. I know how to work this. It works well enough. You know, I feel like it looks good. So I'm like, and it's everything in one place, so it's nice. But, all right. So, did anybody answer my question in the chat? Not sure if I have or not. Okay, Mel may not have.
Play it anyways.
Well, yeah. All right. So, well, for anybody who hasn't, this is TJ's song, "Play It Safe." Probably my favorite song I think that he's made.
Yeah, I like this
Solo
one in
song.
Party Foul a lot.
Yeah. Those are both. I mean, they're all really good, but like this one just really hit for me. I like it a lot. So, watch the video.
It didn't take.
Huh?
Mute it.
Yeah. Don't you dare tell me to chill, boy, I'm ready to go. I've been tuning out the haters, getting locked in my mode. It's really got me thinking maybe I'm too dope. Wanting me to cut it down just to lighten the blow. I can't conform to that. I jumped out the mode with all my scores intact. Double that. Tell me who's keeping score like an almanac. Hold it back. Ain't in my DNA, bitch, it's only gas. Everything my haters try to be, bitch, I'm all of that. Only swing they taking is in the net like it's Top Golf. Tell them bitch boys to cork it before I pop off. I'll milk this shit, you utter a word, your stock gone. Quit worrying about what I'm on, beating your iPhone. If only you work hard as those storms, then you might grow some. If you looking for the easy way, I don't know none. I ain't had no luck, there ain't no such thing as free, son. Crying out for help, no, you need some. Always got something to say, get out my face. You ain't in the game, you ain't even in the way. No need to touch base, I just made another play. Keep your ass on the bitch, play it safe, I slide on beats like home plate, too many hits for close games. I really don't think they got what it's gonna take. They be dialing back the hate to throw the bouquets. He country, he a rapper, I can slide in both lanes like I got road rage. Still keep it wavy as a boat race. Hot as two-stroke smoke taste. They rooster telling to their own way. I won't wait for the support, I ain't needing no way. No, they watching through the cracks like they ain't got no phone case. Try to block me, try to trick me. Lost a partner, I the envy. Pile up dollars, count my winnings. Got them sobbing, got them bitching. I'm the problem, I went missing. Morgan Wallen with it. Y'all still trying to get the love from the city. I get love out of state. Word travel like it's freight. Where you come from, if you asking, then you late. Cranking out the gas, got plenty more in the tank. I left them out the gate, they ain't even in the paint. Nah, always got something to say, get out my face. You ain't in the game, you ain't even in the way. No need to touch base, I just made another play. Keep your ass on the bench, play it safe,
I said that hook is so smooth.
Okay.
Hell to the nah, dog.
Tell you the only thing wrong with that song, it's not long enough.
Yeah. One more verse.
I almost didn't finish that song, to be
Oh,
honest.
I love that song.
Oh yeah, I feel like you did say that.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah.
That was another one of those that like my homie talked me into finishing it. I found a producer that was, making like the same producer that made that beat made the Party Foul beat. And I was like, I like the Party Foul song, but I was still kind of on the fence with it. I'm weird like that. I'll make a half a song and I'll be like, I don't know how much I like this. Do I finish it? Do I don't? Whatever. And then I'll get like somebody else's opinion. Most of the time they tell me to finish it. So that was one of those. But
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
really
I'm
like
glad
it
you
though,
did.
because I was like waiting, and she finally messaged me like, "Yo, song's out now on iTunes," and I was like, "Okay." Boop, right in my phone it went. Like, and then I even made my daughter and her partner listen to it in the car yesterday. I was like, "Y'all have to hear this song," and I made them listen to it. They get so tired of that because I'm like, "You have to hear this song." They're like, they have no idea who none of these. They listen to mainstream music, right? So they have no idea about any independence, any nothing. So I just be making them listen to random shit. Like, listen to this one. Listen to that
Oh, yeah,
one.
no, I have a whole like country rap playlist for the gym that I coach at because like sometimes whenever there's kids not there that I can play whatever. When I have to keep my content like clean, then no song will play on that list whatsoever. But I had that playlist on. I hadn't played in a really long time, and I mean it has a little bit of Tom and Nova on there. It has a bunch of Trailer Made, especially like Adam, that kind of stuff on there. Now Play It Safe, Party Foul's up on there.
Yep.
But somebody was like,
I feel like nothing.
This is the. Oh, go ahead.
Have you heard my song Nothing Left? When I made that song, I was like, this would be a great gym song, like a workout song. But that song didn't do nothing crazy either.
Let me see.
I feel like that would be a great, it's like very motivational. It's a little further down. I think it's right before.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
No, I think we did a reaction to it.
I think we probably did.
Yeah, I think y'all did. Because I think y'all did like 3 of them. I think y'all did Nothing Left, Hardworking Angels, Nothing Left, and I think either Lifelong or Help Me Fall.
Yeah, I think Lifelong because it looks like that had been watched before.
Yeah. But you have to play that one for real quick. The one he was just talking about, because I can't
Go back and listen to it with different ears.
Yeah, because I haven't.
Okay.
If you don't mind, TJ.
Yeah, no, y'all good. Yeah.
No,
Just be playing your music.
So I had my country rap playlist on or whatever, and somebody goes, "Yo, this is the best music you've played in a long time," and I was like,
I've dropped a lot of music over like I feel like anyways, like I don't do albums. I'm actually thinking about trying to like slow down and do an album, but I don't want to like pause in order to do it. And I don't write. I'm not the fast guy. I don't even know if I believe these rappers that say, yeah, I went in the studio, I made 10 songs last night. And I don't even know if I believe them, but I'm definitely not that guy. So I'll have to like put some things on pause in order to do it. But between the singles though, I mean, I think this drop is like I think the one coming next week is the 11th song of this year with music video that I've dropped, like the 11th one. So
damn.
Yeah.
In the work.
Yeah, you can just get yourself a nice little mixtape.
Yeah, you could. Actually.
Just be like, mixtape.
All right.
Out now.
So we're gonna play Nothing Left.
Yeah, I want to hear it. I remember this song.
Yeah, doing my best to become my best.
Oh yeah.
When you down bad, there ain't time for rest. I gave this everything, ain't nothing left. I did all I can, ain't no regret. Not the stars aligned.
Sorry, just automatically. I think I remember even saying something about the way he sounded right here because I have I don't know what they want to call it. It's like, it's not really singing, but it's not really rapping, and it's like that long drawn out, like, I don't know. It's a sound that I particularly care for. I like it a lot. Yeah. Like, it's one of my favorite sounds. I'm drawn to sounds music that sounds like this. I remember that from the reaction.
Yeah.
It's like it was random, but because it was the same thought I just had just now, and I was like, oh yeah, I had that same thought. Anyways.
Yeah, no, I love the sound of this, and it's been a while since.
What do you call that though? Like what sound? Like what do you call that?
I just call it singing. Rappers have like they'll get melodic, but it's not like singy. When I try to do like singy songs, I don't like. I actually got clowned this week on Country Rap Report about my shitty singing. And I was a little taken back, but it was my first time ever getting like any kind of criticism on that level, because I felt like it's been mostly love since I started, and I was like, damn, it kind of
hurt.
Like, yeah, it hurt a little. It stung a little bit. I was like, damn. I was like, I don't think he's wrong though. Like, I've never been a huge fan of my music. Stuff like this, I'll try to throw it in hooks and stuff, but I've gotten so many compliments through this community that's like it's encouraged me to keep doing it, which I'm glad for that, whether it's good or bad, whether they're gaslighting me or not, because through me doing more of it, I've definitely gotten better at it. But the song that they happen to judge was definitely a very experimental song that I didn't know if I was going to put out. It was that song, When the Wind Blows.
I'm gonna have to listen to it I'm gonna have to listen later just to know. Like,
Yeah, because I think we did a few reactions the other night. You were in there. We did both of those two newer songs, the Party Foul and Play It Safe. And we hadn't gone back to that one yet. So.
We have so many things to catch up on though. We're late on a lot of folks because we've been doing more lives than like actually reacting to a lot of things. So
but I default to like the melodic stuff a lot of times. Like even though I like to rapidy rap too, but even in some of my rap stuff, like even in like Party Foul, I hit a little section where it's like a singy melodic rap where I said
my favorite part.
Where I switched it up and I said rapping got too easy, had to sing a little. Like I'm singing that when I do that, but like, you know, once all the mixing and everything's done, it blends so well with the rapping that it doesn't really come off like I'm singing. But when I recorded that, I was like making sure I was hitting the notes when I
in pitch,
do that. But another thing about rapping is that a lot of rappers, especially in this lane, don't realize is that even when I'm rapping, bro, it's all in key. Every bit of it. You can have a really good rap voice, a really good delivery, a really good everything. If you're rapping out of key, like if you're rapping in a different key, it sounds like noise.
Trash. Yeah. No. 100%.
Yeah, because then it doesn't keep with the beat either low. Like
so that's another thing. That's tempo. That's like a separate thing. But I'm saying like
I love it. It's education.
If you ever hear a rapper where it's like, I like what he's saying, I like what he's doing, but I just don't like his voice. Like more than likely, it's not that you don't like his voice. It's because he's out of key. It's because he's more than likely it's because he's out of key. Now there is a such thing as like people just don't like your voice. I thought that was a thing for me when I first started because I was like, I have a really like unique voice. Like it can come off kind of like thin and kind of high pitch it sometimes. Like, you know, it's not, I don't have a very deep, and especially like in country rap, everybody's got this.
Not everybody can be Struggle Jennings.
Right. Everybody's got this Struggle Jennings, FJ Outlaw, like very raspy, gravelly tone. And like, I don't have that. And I don't have, you know, but like, I've grown to like my voice actually, and like learn how to use my voice. And I kind of love the uniqueness of my voice now. Because now I've learned that I can actually almost mimic another rapper and I won't sound like him because my voice is so different. You know what I mean? Like even if I wanted to, even if we was talking earlier about how like I won't listen to a lot in fear of like sounding like them. About the only rapper that you'll catch me sounding like is Mac Miller because the texture of our vocals are very similar. But I got to get on the right type of beat and do the right type of thing for you to pick up on it. Okay. So I stay very far away from that for that reason.
Well, I think the uniqueness of your voice is what separates you from other people in the lane and makes you stand out. Personally, I like the way you sound. I like
do
your
too.
Delivery, and delivery is everything for me. Because like, I know what you're talking about being off key. Because I grew up in choir my whole life. Like, and one person out of key can throw off the whole thing. But like, and like I can even hear it myself. Like if I'm singing along to a song, I can hear when I'm not. I'm like, you know what? This is not the key for me. This song is never happening in this key for me ever. And I didn't really even think about that for rapping, but it's true. Like every noise, how you deliver it.
Every noise has a sound. Even if even me talking right now, if I had like a old school, like the way I used to tune my guitars when I was learning, like I had like an actual device that was just like, it would have like EADGBE and it would have a little green and red light. And it would tell you as you're turning the strings, as you're getting close to the key that string needs to be in, like the note that it needs to be hitting. And if I was sitting here talking and I had one of those guitar tuners pulled up either on my phone or like an actual device, it would be doing this. It would be lighting up different EADG, like it would be lighting up the notes because every sound has a note. So it's the same thing with rapping. Like a beat is constructed in a key, which it might be, say it's in like, and I don't know music theory. Most of my stuff's instinctual, like as far as my knowledge and how I do music. But I know enough to know that like, I can't really fully explain it to you, but like it has a scale, right? So a beat is made, say the beat is in G. Well, within the scale of G, there's all these different notes that basically they sound good together, basically is what it is. So like if you're not doing any of those and you're doing something that fits in this scale with your voice, you sound like, I don't care what you're saying, how good you sound, how much on beat you are, what your entendres are. I don't care about none of that. You sound like Racket. If I can play one good song on a guitar, and you can pick another song that's in a totally different key on a guitar, and you can be a phenomenal guitar player, and it can be the same tempo. If you start playing it with me, it's going to sound like freaking noise.
Yeah.
Because it's not in the same key.
Mm-hmm.
It gets all jargled.
They could be good separately, but together they're going to clash. So it's the same thing with rapping, and a lot of rappers don't miss that. A lot of rappers get into rapping thinking, oh, well, I mean, I don't have to be a good singer to rap. And it's like, you don't really have to be, but you can't be tone deaf either. Because it's still music. It's still music at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Music is organized noise, and you're not organized. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Dysfunctional noise.
No, it's true. And I think, you can hear it in some of the songs we would listen to, like with Fifth Element, or even some of the reactions we've done with, like, even a lot of people think rapping is like just speaking over a beat, and it's so much more than that. Like, there's certain ways that you say words or syllables, certain ways that you like elongate stuff, and you create rhythm within like the words you're doing. And people like recently we heard someone.
That is what got me
so
in.
bad.
That's what got me into rapping, because I started as that, and that's why I say those things, because I started as that guy. Like I started playing guitar when I was young, and I felt like I hit a plateau with it, and I was like, I just can't move my fingers fast enough. I don't have the stamina in my wrist. The stuff I wanted to play, because just the type of person I am, I'm like, I want to be the greatest at everything. So like when I started playing guitar, I was listening to a lot of like cool guitar riffs. You're going to find the coolest guitar riffs by the best guitar players. So I'm listening to like heavy metal. I was listening to a lot of Metallica, and they get to going really fast. And then when you figure out that like, or I hit a point anyways where like my wrists and my fingers like physically just won't keep up with those guys. There's multiple styles of guitar playing that I could have ventured to, but I got so frustrated to where I kind of got discouraged, and I kind of quit doing it more. As to where before that, I was religiously locking myself in a bedroom for hours on end every day practicing the guitar. And then I kind of grew away from it. And then later on, I picked up, and I never could sing. So then like later on, I started messing around from freestyling at parties and like rap type of stuff. I got real into rap as a listener. And I was like, that was my thought. I was like, well, I don't have to sing. I don't need any physical requirements. All I got to do is rhyme and be on tempo. I have natural rhythm. I could rap. But then when I started doing it, and I started not liking what I was hearing, and I started like actually listening to rap music with a different ear, I started picking up on all those things I was just describing. And then I realized like, oh, there's a lot more to this. And I started peeling back the layers, and I kind of like, I guess there was a rabbit hole to it of the knowledge that, and like all of the different aspects and all the different tools you can put in your belt as a rapper. That is a skill. And I learned all of those things and got good at most of those things. And now I juggle as many of them at a time on a song as I can, if that makes any sense. That might have been a lot.
No, and that's one of the things I love the most about rap is like how many layers there are to songs, that I can keep listening to them over and over again, and I like can hear something different every time. Like there's certain things like songs that I listen to now that part of my favorite part of this song is like the little layers under the vocals that like that you can hear, just like it's just in the background, but it's like it makes the song for me. Like all the little details of like, especially when it comes to vocal layering. I can't remember, we were on, I don't know what we were on, but we were listening to a song and somebody asked the opinion. I was and the thing with the song is it had a couple of layers, but it felt like there was like middle layers missing from the song, you know, and it was like, so it felt almost hollow. I don't know if that makes sense, but it didn't feel like it really filled the track. And it's crazy to think how much goes into it. Even just like bar structure, like transitions between bars, and like being able to rhyme a syllable in a word that normally wouldn't rhyme, but being able to rhyme the syllables together to make it, and then to say something at the same time you do that while also saying something else is crazy work. Like, and then to do that over and over again, like that's wild.
Yeah,
Like, I don't think
that's
people realize.
that's all separate. That's all, like I say, the tools. I've done a video on my YouTube early on before I had any like subscribers or anything. I don't know if I deleted it or not because I went through and kind of cleaned up my channel a little bit. But I done this thing where I was talking about like if rap is like a tool belt, you have like melodic and like hook writing, like melodies. Then you have like in the lyricism pouch, you have like entendres and crazy rhyme schemes and all of these things. And like, some rappers are good at all that. Some are really good at this and not that, like Future. There's actually some old Future stuff where Future can actually get really busy, like as a lyricist, or he used to try to at least. And, but most of his stuff that you hear is just very like ABC rap, but like he is so popular because he's really good at melodies and like just saying cool shit. That's a separate thing that I'm not so good at. I'm really good at like the lyrical stuff, but I try to balance them the best that I can. You know what I mean? And it's there's so much to it. Like I used to prioritize rhyme schemes over everything. If I showed y'all like my SoundCloud from forever ago, you would see what I mean, where it's just like the rhyming doesn't stop. It's like I would literally write 8-bar segments where this sentence, nothing in the sentence rhymes within the sentence. There's no like internal rhymes within this one sentence, but then like the next sentence, every syllable rhymes with the previous sentence.
Yeah.
Like it matches. It's like a complete repeat on the rhyme scheme. And I'll do that for like 4 or 8 bars at a time. Eminem does stuff like that. And that's the type of stuff that fascinated me when I was like what levels are there to rap? And I started trying to get good at all that. So
I love that kind of stuff. Like, especially when there's quite a few or I would say a handful of my favorite artists, one in particular that I have in my mind, but that will like do an entire verse that rhymes with syllables there, like multiple syllables and stuff. And then he will do the exact same thing in the next verse with the exact same rhyme scheme, but with like a whole different, but saying all different stuff. You know what I mean? And that, it's like I would never have noticed that before starting like doing YouTube and like listening to music different. I go back and listen to other music. I go back and listen to some like rap songs that I listened to before and I had no idea what they were talking about, and now I do, and it just, I don't know. Music is different now.
Yeah, you hear it different.
You do hear it different. I listen to everything with like a critical ear too. I'm like,
Yeah, some of that stuff you almost have to have it pointed out to you. Like Eminem's rhyme schemes are always crazy, and but he's somebody that I only listen to for that reason. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't listen to him a lot because there's a balance between like being crazy good technically as a rapper. There's a balance between that and then making your song digestible.
Yeah,
and that's the reason like Eminem's not like. Every rapper will tell you Eminem's the best rapper alive technically, but he's not gonna pull the numbers he's so big and he's been around so long, he can still pull crazy numbers, but like he's not gonna do what Drake does because Drake is really good at balancing both. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a really good technical rapper, but he knows when it's not necessary. And he knows when the melody needs to be prioritized and when he just needs to say some cool, catchy shit so that his listeners can sing along with it and digest it. And also some of that just comes with just having fun with it and not taking it so serious. Eminem's like, if I'm on the mic, I'm super serious all the time. Nobody's fucking with me. I'm going to do everything as technically perfect as possible. And then some people are like, you know what? Hey, we in the studio, we smoking, we drinking. Let's make a good time song. And there's a balance that kind of happens, I don't know.
sure.
No, yeah, I get it. I was a big Eminem fan back in the day. I don't listen to him really now. Like, anything new. Anything pretty much after Encore. Like, I haven't touched nothing really. That's pretty much it.
I feel like that's most of us. Like, his name is so big that he'll pop out. Like, when he done the, I don't even remember what he called it, but the last one that he put out, where he done like all the old Shady stuff, and it was like Shady versus Eminem type stuff back and forth on the tracks and stuff. It was like the new him and the old him type of, that was the vibe of the album. I went through, I listened to it once, might have listened to it twice, and then I was off of it. You know what I'm saying? There was no song on there that was just like, oh God, I want to hear this song again. I listened to it to be impressed as a rapper. Like, I feel like Like I knew that he had the Fuel song with JID, who I really love too. And I know JID gets crazy busy. And I was just like, I want to hear JID rap with Eminem. So like I made it a point to listen to that song a few times. Mm-hmm. You know, after that, once I kind of scratched that itch, it's like, yeah, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I get like that.
Yeah.
There's not like any like just super catchy songs. It's just like, ooh, I want to hear this song.
Yeah,
you know?
I think we reacted to that album and
we got a little bit of hate because I was very critical of the album actually, and that's because I was also a huge Eminem fan. So I get like, and like even reverting back and not to always do that, but Tom, right? Like a lot of people say to Tom, like I miss the old Tom, right? I want the old Tom.
I want the old Eminem.
And I get it because that's I'm like, I miss the old Eminem. You know what I mean? Like sometimes like if you don't evolve with your favorite rapper as they're evolving or doing something different, then you fall off. Like you fall off of them. Like you're just like, you know, and that's kind of what happened, you know.
Yeah.
To me with Eminem, it was kind of like that Relapse and Recovery album and all that. I was like, what the hell am I fucking listening to? Then I think after that there might have been Kamikaze and like I don't know. Like I've heard them. I
was at the club. 2 trailer park girls go round the outside.
Yeah, that's from Curtain Call. But yeah, like you just.
Well, that tells you how long ago I was in the club.
Yeah, that was off Curtain Call.
Yeah,
like
it's
the third one. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I just don't do a lot of like Eminem anymore.
I don't know. There's some like hip hop songs that I go back and listen to, and I'm like, this song doesn't make any sense.
No.
It has no purpose. It sounds good, and that's it. Like these words don't even make sense together. I don't understand, but I was sure shaking my ass to it. I just didn't realize.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that out there.
Yeah.
Honestly, some of the most popular stuff's like that. It's like a catchy hook about one thing, and then they just say whatever in the verses where it's like one line. I hate that shit, but it's like it's what it is, I guess. But like, it's hard to find a spot where like my line, like whatever I'm saying, doesn't go along with what I just said. And there's some like a lot of the new age stuff is like very like, I bought a new car. I sold drugs yesterday. And it's like,
yeah. What does that have to fucking
I got a new girlfriend. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's just like one subject to the other, almost line after line after line. And it's like all they care about is just saying something cool, but people love it, apparently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like, and to me, I've always looked at stuff like that where it's like, where I'm like, you know, TJ, music shouldn't be that serious. You know what I mean? Like, so I've tried to like not dumb it down, but like I try to like lately anyways, I've been trying to have more fun with it. I just did a song last night, bro.
Hey.
I love it. I love it. I was thinking about trying to get it's very Misbehaving Caucasian-esque.
Okay.
Same style beat. I'm doing the same type of like storytelling stuff, like telling a little bit kind of about my background and how I grew up and, you know, the whole trailer park element of me and my area and like just how we partied and that type of stuff. I touch on it a little bit in Misbehaving Caucasians. I touch on it a little bit in my song Forgive Me. And it's that vibe. I'm like reflecting on like basically when I was young and storytelling, but I still got some bars in there and it's a fun song. I love it. I got to finish the second verse. I think I've done the first verse, got the hook and got the, I think like half of the second verse. I'm gonna probably try to finish it up tonight, hopefully.
Nice.
But yeah, it's
do you usually write the hook first and then the verses, or do you have like a verse that comes to you?
It varies. I always try to write a hook first. Sometimes I don't, and then sometimes I'll just get like so aggravated with trying to do a hook to where like I do have songs out there like my very first music video I ever put out, a song called Too Proud. I wrote that one in the order that you hear it. Like I start rapping in the beginning and I wrote that first verse with no hook in mind. And then when the hook section of the beat kind of drops, I wrote the hook. And then I wrote the second verse after that. And then, put the hook in again at the end. Yeah.
Okay. And now I'm going to have to go back and watch that video.
I know. Now I'm going to be like, well, now I need to know.
Actually, Play It Safe was written like that too. Play It Safe was written like that. I started rapping in the beginning. I
Yeah.
wrote that verse, and then I wrote like half of the hook, and then I was like, I don't like this, and I stopped it. And then I let my homie Famous. He pops up on YouTube as Kicks by Famous. He was over here, and I was going through like I've got a bunch of half cooked stuff, and was going through. He was like, "You need to finish that one," and I was like, "I just don't like the hook. I need to finish the." I think I had like, "Always got something to say. Get out my face. You ain't in the game. You ain't even in the way." I think that was all I had was like those first 2 lines, and I was like, I don't know, bro. I just kind of like gave up on it. He was like, "No, that beat's hard. You're rapping. Like you need to finish it." And then, one weekend I come out here and I'll do that. I'll go through songs and I'll revisit them if I'm like not feeling like inspired or nothing. And that was one I pulled up and I was like, "Nah, this shit's kind of hard. I should probably finish this." And you kind of just had a different opinion on it after like letting it kind of sit away for a
Simmer.
while.
Yeah.
Really, had to
Yeah.
let it simmer.
Just had to simmer it up a little bit.
Yeah. So I ended up like finishing the hook actually pretty quick. I wrote the second half, which is a really short hook, but I wrote like the second half of the hook, and then I just like, okay, now that we got a complete hook, I can just fire off on the verse. So yeah, I've done the second verse. Yeah.
I actually love that hook.
No, yeah, I love the hook too. I like the way it sounds, everything.
Yeah.
I like everything about it.
Yep. It's probably probably my favorite song, like TJ song.
No, yeah,
But,
that's what I was saying. And I completely, I don't know if y'all remembered, but we were in the middle of, not even in the middle of
Yeah, we were at the beginning. We were at the beginning of the song, and all of a
I
sudden
don't
I
even
was
know.
like,
Yeah, that was straight
I was like,
ADHD moment.
stop, hold on, I had something to say.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what you're talking about. The
And then
voice.
it went on like,
Well, we're going to finish this one, and then we'll
Yeah.
go to the next one.
yeah.
Time for rest. I gave this everything, ain't nothing left. I did all I can, ain't no regret. And rather not the stars align. At least I know I tried. And when it's time to go, baby, there ain't no never minds. Every time you gotta go head on with no regrets. Oh, until there's nothing left.
Yo, I'm going to, I must have been, I was sleeping on this song. I need to use this for one of my gym make because I
It's
make
definitely,
content
I
for
feel like
my
it's
gym.
definitely a good workout song. Like
Yeah,
just the
like-
sentiment of the song. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to send you one of my promo reels that I've done for my gym, and then you can see what I'm talking about. But like, this song would be dope to some of the footage that I have. Like, I have an abundance of stuff in a Dropbox that I pull from to make videos and everything. But I can just see it playing in my head as this is going on. I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, she's like, stay tuned for a reel.
Yeah, coming to you soon.
In neck deep, sign up for this like a rec league. Glad I ain't carry who left me. I'm under their skin like a pet peeve. No flaws in my technique. Think you got the balls and testes. The cracker to come out the pantry made them sit down. They can't stand me. Messed around and showed them all. Maybe why they don't show no love. If they showed it from the jump, it might not be so tall. I know that eat them all. They'll never keep me stuck. You hold me down, I'll be right back. Let the meter run. Never took the easy way. Made it look like piece of cake. That leap of faith don't lead you straight. I took the scenic way. Don't need your flowers, save that shit for my mausoleum. If you don't like what you see, and I bet that you see, I'm doing my best to become my best. When you down bad, there ain't time for rest. I gave this everything, ain't nothing left. I did all I can, ain't no regret. And rather not the stars align. At least I know I tried. And when it's time to go, baby, there ain't no never minds. Every time you gotta go head on with no regrets. Oh, until there's nothing left. Before my time gone, I'ma check a few milestones. They pray I leave this mic alone. They ain't seeing me with a spy drone. Stay by your trunk like pine straw. You
I
gon'
missed that
need
the
it
first
trying
time.
that.
Spy
They
drone.
hitting star 69, want me to dial it back. What I look like stopping it now. In my bag like a bottle of Crown. When I rap it's something dope, I could juggle lows, but don't rock with the clowns. Setting goals on top
I love
of the
that
clouds.
line.
Hit the road if you walking with doubt. I ain't folding, I'm calling it now. I'm hulking it down, my pops will be proud. Destiny, I'm gon' control mine. Play with me, get dark as coal mines. They can't break no stride. That ship done sailed, you missed your boat ride. Music and me, we got soul ties. Couldn't live with myself if I don't try. Even if I don't reach the goal line, at least I know I'm doing my best to become my best. When you down bad, there ain't time for rest. I gave this everything, ain't nothing left. I did all I can, ain't no regret. And rather not the stars align. At least I know I tried. And when it's time to go, baby, there ain't no never mind.
banger.
Yeah, no, I had to make sure I went and got it already in my phone.
Yeah,
but
I already added it to my gym playlist.
I feel like I got a bunch of sleepers out there, bro, because I
you
put
do.
out music kind of fast, but I'm not great at promoting it. So I feel like a lot of stuff just gets looked over, but
No, that I
or just gets missed in general. Like if YouTube don't put it
Yeah.
in the algorithm, you know, it just does what it does.
What
no, I
else?
really like that song. There was another one you said that I wanted to check out really quick.
Oh, the very first one.
The one, well, no, it was the one he was talking about that like the people really liked and were messaging him.
That's Hardworking Angels. Down. It's right next to the one you just played. It was right before it. Go down.
Hardworking Angels.
It's right next to Nothing Left. I think y'all actually listened to this and then
Yeah.
you didn't want to listen to the whole thing.
Did I start crying?
I think you got a little emotional, yeah.
It sounds like me.
Husa.
I'm like that sounds like me.
Get your center. Do we like it? Okay.
I'm trying to remember it.
Daddy always told me we ain't have much. If not for bad luck, we ain't have none. Rusted up hunting truck, used it for the trash runs. Dash all smashed up, wish I still had one. Y'all full of junk, but if you ask us, it all got potential if we ever get the cash up. And that's what never losing hope look like where my ass from. A toolbox and a sack lunch. Earned it how my dad done, toughing through the shift like a bad clutch. I learned about labor from making me keep the grass cut. An extra kick in the ass if I ever act up. Ayy, look at me, I came out okay. Take good with the bad, cause it can go both ways. Show praise if you getting to live one more day. I'm rich with those things the money ain't gon' bring. Money can't buy what I got. I got angels on my side. Money can't buy what I got. I got hard-working angels. I never could compare the value of a dollar to the value of my daughter. By the time we brought her home, we got the news. We would probably lose mama. A new nigga, new problem. It's feeling too often. She bad for grandkids, said I make a cool father. Ain't wanna do fatherhood without you watching, but I know that you watching. So I'ma do what I'ma told, all the burdens you balance. Work every day, find a way to move mountains. Pushing new boundaries, building new callous. Lost a few battles at this point, but who's counting? Spent a lot of time chasing vapors from the youth fountain, trying to catch the wisdom floating out. It is the true challenge. I've been running out of tricks, I'm trying new magic. Till hit the page, I turned a new chapter. Money can't buy what I got. I got angels on my side. Money can't buy what I got. I got hard-working angels.
Yeah, I
That
remember.
is such a pretty song.
No, I remember
You got
it.
girl emotional again.
I remember it. Yeah, I remember. Because both my parents have passed.
Yeah, that beat
So-
is hard though. As long it's like
And then-
so smooth.
Yeah, it's a very pretty song.
Yeah, just
I think
the
it's
whole
one of the
vibe
ones
of
I
it.
said. I think I said that's just such a pretty song. I don't ever want to hear it again, though.
Yeah.
I think that's. I think. I
Yeah.
think that's probably what I said. So
Well,
yeah.
sorry for that.
Sorry, I heard it again.
Hey,
But I remembered it. It was like one of those flooding back. Oh yeah, I remember this song.
yeah, there's some
I-
songs that I like can't listen. I just really cannot. I have to skip every time because I just can't listen to it.
Look, Joy, who's cutting onions?
Right?
I know.
You're crying, not me.
I'm not crying. Shoot, you're
I'm
crying.
not crying. You're crying.
Yeah, it's
that-
a very pretty song. Yeah.
That second verse was hard for me to write. I got another song that's way worse than that,
Well then.
but I haven't put
Carol.
it out. I recorded it so early, like not long after my mom passed, that I don't, and my singing wasn't there, and what I was trying to do, like I don't think my voice was capable of doing, like in the hook. but the lyrics and everything is so well written, and I've tried to revisit it a couple times and get the singing better, but I don't know that it'll ever see the light. But it's one of those. It's one of those,
Yeah.
and it's one of them that I also like. It is such a like personal song that I don't know if I want to put it out for it to just flop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think I don't know. I
But
might
see,
just keep it to
sometimes you
myself.
can't look at it that way. Sometimes you have
Yeah.
to look at it that sometimes even putting a song out that may not resonate with everybody, but if it hit one person, then your job was successful.
Yeah.
So
Hearing all that positive bullshit.
Yeah.
I'll give you negative Nancy's to it. Fine.
No, it is. Well, it's tough when it's like so personal.
Yes.
But Carol is
When-
right. Like, I mean, because it could
Save one
help,
person.
help some,
Just
yeah,
one person.
literally
Yeah.
save one person. You know, it only takes that one song too. Like,
Yeah, music gets me the most emotional. Like in general in life, like I have a very I hate to use the word, but like hard ass tough exterior, right? I don't like a lot of things. Like you can get me fired up and I can crash out, you know what I mean? But I'm probably not gonna cry. I'm probably not, you know what I
she
mean?
can crash out.
Like but I don't really cry, but. Then I keep all that other shit that gets pent up, and then a song will come on, and then all of a sudden I'm a blubbering fucking fool, you know, and people are like, why is this bitch always crying? Like, she's always crying. Yeah, well, that's because I keep everything else so, like, you know, I can't let that bother me. Can't let work was a fucking hell on wheels, but that's my job, so gotta suck it up. And, you know, my husband was a dick today. Oh, well, you gotta suck it up, and the kids need to go here, and that needs to happen here, and life just be lifing. And then a song comes on, and I'm so, like, in tune to what's happening there that I think I just release everything that I've been keeping so bottled up. Because I have a tendency to, yeah, I can be gruff sometimes.
Yeah.
People see the nice Carol on the internet. I'm not
I
always this nice.
mean,
Yeah, that's what most of us, I feel like. I mean, you know, bro, it's funny because like when I started getting into this, like a lot of like, we'll just say YouTube channels, like when they talk about me, they'll be like, oh yeah, you know, TJ, he stays out of the drama and everything. And like, you know, y'all should know that I'm very opinionated on all of the BS that goes on in this lane. I just choose not to come on here and crash the fuck out.
Oh, see, I'll crash out on the internet though. Like I will crash out.
I like the way you've been doing it. It's been
Well, also because like to me, like I do take this so serious that like I don't want to be known for that. Like there's some artists that's like you mention their name and it's like, oh yeah, the dude that went up on such and such's channel and crashed out about blah 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 blah, blah and he did it and he has beef with this guy. Like I don't want to, like bro.
right.
If you find me, I want it to be because of music or maybe something funny at best. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
something like that, and then you know, enjoy your time here. I don't want it to be. I'm not the guy that's going to like insert myself in drama or do anything out of character in order to try to gain attention.
That's
that
me.
is very
That's me.
That's just like naturally like embedded in me. Like even if I even consider it, I feel gross about even thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like when other people do it and it's obvious to me, it makes me fucking cringe. I can't, you know.
No, that's what I mean is I love how you've been handling it. It's like it's poking fun at kind of some of the silliness of it, but like at the same time, it's giving everybody a reason to laugh together. Even the people that were like included in it are laughing because it is so accurate and true that it kind of like makes everything feel a little bit lighter. Like,
it's lighthearted.
It's made it, it's
thing.
like a lighthearted joke kind of thing, you know.
I've been trying to find a balance. That's why I've done those videos because it's like I do have opinions on all this stuff, and it's just like, you know, my homie was like, bro, like, because to me it's like my opinion's not that important. I'm not gonna be able to come out and say something that like if Adam says it, it'll have an impact on the whole lane. If I say it, it's gonna be like, who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? Like, so
Right.
I don't feel the need to like, I feel like it's pointless for me to do that. But at the same time, like I've got other people telling me like, if you feel away, like speak your mind because like some people do value your opinion. And, you know, also Like, you can't be, and I'm not scared to speak my mind on anything. If somebody asks me, I will 100% do it. I just don't like to feel like I'm inserting myself somewhere where it's my opinion's unnecessary, because also with some of the BS, I feel like there's a lot of that going on where it's like, hey, we didn't really need to hear that from you. Like, you could have just shut up and just minded your business and let these two people argue and whatever. And you did not have to go and do this for so extensively and stir up so much more of the pot. Like, it was unnecessary. So
that's why we try to keep the channel pretty hearted fun.
We'll comment
and
on
whatever.
things here and there depending on how they correlate, I guess. But like for the most part, we try not to do we don't really cover too much drama.
We try to stay out of it. Yeah. I can crash out though, and she's really good at fucking provoking me. I'll use the word provoking. Like, someone will say something in the comments and want to know our opinion about something, and I'll say I'm not going there because I'm not trying to fucking explode on the internet today. And then she'll just kind of sit over here and poke the bear until I fucking explode, and then now I'm crashed out on the fucking internet, and everybody's like, Carol done lost her shit, but for the most part, it's very far and in between. But when I do, I can go pretty hard. We went pretty hard lately, on some haters that we had too. Only because they were going around.
Because it was the ridiculousness of it.
Yes. And then going around to we had another reactor that we were doing a collab with, making sure that they went into that reactor's channel and was like, don't do anything with Lacey and Carol. They're
the worst people ever.
They're the worst people ever. Yeah. And I was like, bro. They were like, they're using Tom for clout and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, bro, we're friends with Tom. The fuck you mean? Sit down. You're just either jealous or whatever. But actually what they were just mad because they were put up some shit that they shouldn't have put up, and we had it reported. It's fine. But
they might have been infringing on a little bit of copyright.
Well, you gotta know when sometimes you just gotta ignore stuff. People don't know. A lot of people don't know this because I don't speak nothing about it. But I've had a couple rappers, and I speak on it in my songs where I talk about the sneak dissing and the posting and the fucking subliminal shit. I've had that going on for a while now. I don't put a name on it, and I don't do it because I don't want to engage with you. You're not worth my time. I say something like that just to fucking poke you in the rib a little bit, just to know, hey, bitch, you know what you can't do? Rap with me. So cry your little bitch ass over there somewhere. That's how I feel about that type of stuff. But I'm not going to go on the internet and crash out and give them what they want, because that's what they want. They want
they want. They want the attention.
And the motherfuckers that's done it to me that's what they're known for. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to entertain that shit.
Right.
You talk to yourself over there in the corner. But what I hate about it is there's other people that they'll treat some people like that if they feel like that person's below them. But let a motherfucker do it that they feel like is up here. Oh, you're gonna hear about it. They're gonna engage. They're gonna collect all the clout tokens while they fucking speak on it. And it's nah, bro. If you really feel the way you feel, treat them like that motherfucker that you treat below you. Don't give them motherfuckers the time of day neither. Let them talk to themselves. You know what I'm saying? You got to value yourself a little bit higher. If you let one person get you out of character but not another, I feel like it just to me it's showing me that oh, you do think highly of this person. Even though you're going to talk negatively on them, you must put them at on some sort of pedestal because they're worth your response. But this guy over here is not. They're saying the same things.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
No.
Yeah.
It's all a game, right? Too, because when people start the beefing and stuff, and then you start speaking on it, you just putting more eyes on them. So now you have your fans going over there and talking shit to their fans in the comment section, which just improves their engagement, because any engagement triggers that algorithm. And it's just a way to at this point, people beef just to boost each other's numbers.
Bro, and some of these people get on the internet and they say the most outrageous shit. And then I'm telling you, whenever people go, try not to do too much right now. When people go and they fucking go and talk about them for so fucking long, I'm telling you, the motherfucker that said that outlandish shit is laughing. He's like, yeah, look at me, hot topic again tonight. I'm telling you, that's what it is. If you want it to die, who's that? What are you talking about? Didn't see it. What do you mean? You know what I mean? Pretend
Yeah.
that shit don't exist. Let them talk to their fucking self. I'm telling you. That's what needs to happen, but too many people want to have the last word, man. And
Oh,
No, you're not
and
wrong.
and you are not wrong. And I know some.
I feel like I know who you're.
Yeah,
I feel like I know what you're kind of talking about.
in the realm.
I mean, I feel like I'm in the ballpark.
it's not
Yeah.
it's not hard to put together. I mean, it's one of those things. It's like, you know, I've said it multiple times where, you know, you just, I don't know, man, you can't give them energy. That's the only way it's going to go away. But as long as you keep talking about it, it's going to stay a thing. That's the thing with, I mean, you can apply it to many situations. You know what I mean? It's not the first,
Yeah.
but you know, what brings the views and the clicks is
Right.
what we do, apparently.
Play it safe. Don't say no names.
Yeah. Don't say no names. And sometimes I'm over here like, say my name, say my name. I don't care. I loved that song.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That was a banger. I mean, when it came out a long time ago.
I don't even know what you're talking about, Joy.
Huh? Hold on. I gotta make it bigger.
Don't get me started. Don't give me nobody's comments.
I think some of the fear.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think some of the fear too is that, like, well, if I don't do it, then somebody else is just going to do it, so it's not going to go away anyway. So I might as well be the one that does
Getting
it.
the views.
That's when
Yeah,
you get a
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I might as well be the one getting the views, and it's just like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But
All right. Well,
Well,
I was going to say, we've had you on for like almost 2.5 hours.
yeah,
We've taken, and we were chatting beforehand. So we've
Yeah.
actually took up a lot of your time.
yeah. No, I mean, I'm big chilling. Whatever y'all want to do, I got probably about maybe 30 minutes before I need to go put my daughter to bed. I don't know if y'all want to
Oh, yeah, you're good.
have any other questions, or y'all have something else
Shit, it was just more of a hangout thing for me today.
Yeah,
I
no,
just
that's-
wanted to have you back on because
it's HangOverGang
well,
Hangout.
yeah. Well, plus when we finally met you in person, and I'm sorry guys, chat. Fucking TJ's fucking funny. Okay, like the reels, like that's it. Like he's funny, dude. He's a funny dude. And he was our knight in shining army with knight in
Shoot.
shining armor with his side
Say
by
that
side
5 times fast.
because we were walking forever and a fucking year, like forever and a
So
year.
long.
And
In
he
the
rolled
dust.
in the dust and all the crap, and he rolled up and he was like, "Hey, y'all need a ride?" And we were like, "Yes, please." So he gave us a ride up to like up towards the stage area where we were trying to get to, walking forever.
It's super dope side by side.
I broke it today somehow.
What?
It broke an axle just on a dirt road. Just right. I don't know. Whatever. It's $150 or something like that to fix it. Well, for the part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not
not bad,
outrageous,
but
it's not. It's still $150.
I don't drive it enough to
Yeah.
want to spend $150 right now. But I probably
yeah.
will, just because it's going to bug me that it's sitting there broke. It's drivable, but it's not.
Yeah.
You know, it pulls a little to one side because one of the axles is broke.
Oh, whoops!
Yeah.
Little trouble steering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it straight.
I thought we could revisit. I love your verse on this song so
Yeah,
much.
so do I.
This is like one of those songs where I was like, okay, I see you.
Yeah, that song's a banger.
Yeah. It just, I feel like you stole the limelight just a little bit.
Me too.
Spotlight.
Yeah.
So I'm sure
your
everybody
verse
in
is my
chat.
favorite verse on this song.
No, yeah, for real. Sorry, Adame.
Yeah. Sorry, Adam.
Y'all motherfuckers act like I give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Say when. Say when. Say when. In this song.
This is on regular rotation.
This song we on 10. This that get up, get it done. Never count on luck. Karma give no fucks and you gon' get it how it comes. All that talk is cheapin', buddy. You ain't got enough. They thought I'd give it up. This ain't what they thought it was. Don't play with gas, wanna lit fire. I'll smoke out this whole bitch. I done dug deep down inside and still couldn't find no quit. Got a good side and a bad side. Be careful how you pick. No matter what you get, it's on 10. Pull up, leave his head overheating. He'll be taking 5. He lying. Should've swallowed that shit. He trying to save his pride. Benz is futuristic, bending corners. This Mercedes fly. Princess acting like a bitch. I crash. I watch this lady die. But they don't get it. Lying, save his pride. Princess Mercedes, Lady Di. We don't got no ops, just a bunch of dorks. Place some flowers on their grave for your mother's remorse. Choke 'em out, 40 bout to smoke 'em out. Who wanna battle? Gonna rattle his noggin like his motor mount. 300 blackout with the can, we brought the sodas out. People say they ready for death, well this the only route. This that get up, get it done, never count on luck. Karma give no fucks and you gon' get it how it comes. All that talk is cheapin', buddy, you ain't got enough. They thought I'd give it up, this ain't what they thought it was. Don't play with gas, wanna lit fire, hot smoke out this whole bitch. I done dug deep down inside and still couldn't find no quit. Got a good side and a bad side, be careful how you pick. No matter what you get, it's on 10. All these clowns in the game and they still ain't it. On 10, how I'm standing on business. They time come and gone till I'm reminisce. They done threw more stones in the pyramids. Put me on the ropes, I'm pinning them. Punchlines in the ray like mysterious. If they set the bar, I'm clearing it. Country boys can't rap, I'm an experiment. I'm on the slide, adjust your microscope, open your eyes. That potion eroding they mind, a matter of time. But they see they low on supply. I done did all that I knew to do. They lost direction like I quit the movie crew. Tell them put it on live like I'm Boosie Boo. How else you gon' prove it the rumor's true? Tell them I'm him. You reap what you sow and I promise I'm grim. Give them the boot, introduce them to Tim. It ain't no sweat off the brim. Fuck a olive branch, I'll rip off a limb. Ain't no handouts over here, huh? Say what you will, but I'm actually real. You a snake in the pit, I'm a factor you this feel. That get up, get it done. Never count on luck. Karma give no fucks and you gon' get it how it comes. All that talk is cheapin', buddy, you ain't got enough. They thought I'd give it up, this ain't what they thought it was. Don't play with gas, wanna lit fire, hot smoke out this whole bitch. I done dug deep down inside and still couldn't find no quit. Got a good side and a bad side, be careful how you pick. No matter what you get, it's on 10.
You dropped it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
shit.
not lit.
Oh, thank God. She's trying to set us on fire over here.
No, boy.
It's not lit.
That whole track is just so dope. Your
I love
verse
that
is so
track.
dope.
I don't know. And my favorite part's still the bininess.
What the heck?
Oh, we're playing something.
There we go.
There we go.
I'm stuck.
I don't know. Like, how did that song come about? I don't know if I ever asked you that.
I don't remember if we done an interview after that or not. It was like basically I had done so way before I was trailer made. Like I knew. So a buddy of mine. Oh God, see this is my problem. I'll backtrack so far that it's going to get lost in translation. First person to ever know about me in this lane is City Chief. I met him through TikTok. I done a couple of like songs on his beats. Never put them out. Got his phone number through that. Communicated with him while I was in the rundown. He put me in contact with Hard Target. Me and Target kind of talked here and there, sent some songs for his opinion, that kind of thing. Done a song with him that I never put out. And then just kind of through talking and stuff, he shared, I think it was my song Forgive Me, like a verse, like a reel or something that I shared that song. And Adam had replied to like his story where he had shared it. You know, stories when you reply to come through like a message. And Adam was like, said something like that dude's good or that dude's snapping or something like that. Target screenshot it, sent it to me and was like, Adam said you suck. And and then
It sounds like
I don't know. Yeah. A couple weeks later, he was like, yo, Adam wants to work with you. And yeah, so.
That's
dope.
Yeah. Because, you know, I'll say this, man, like a lot of people don't want to give him his credit and everything, whatever, fuck, but say what you want to say. Like when I done that song with him, I had less than 100 monthly listeners on Spotify. You know what I mean? Like I probably had like 50 monthly listeners. You know what I mean? Like I didn't really have any big songs or anything like that. I had a couple of songs out on YouTube that had done like 20K or better, but nothing too crazy. I mean, you know, that's just him just off the strength of like, hey, this dude's good. He's working.
I want to work with him. Yeah.
I want to work with him and try to help him. And that's all it was. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And through that, you know, like we done the song and then I knew it was going to be on his album. And he had said he was like, I probably want to do a music video for it too. He's like, but and I was trying, at that time, I think I had Misbehaving Caucasians. I think I was sitting on Misbehaving Caucasians, and I was sitting on the Straight Pipe Hymns song with Target too. And I was trying to plan to get down to Targets and shoot those videos. Originally, I wanted to get down there and let Breadwin shoot like our videos, whatever. And I was trying to see if I could get Simple to go down there, get Adam to go down there, and like let's shoot like all 3 or 4 of these music videos at the same time. Like let's work, let's knock it out. Because at that time when we done that song, Adam was traveling a lot. He was going down there and shooting. I forget what the 750 Horses song was shot down there. I think Shock pulled up. FJ, and then like the rapping song I think was shot down there. Like he was going down there and shooting videos.
There was a lot done down there.
Yeah, so I was thinking like, hey, I could pull up down there if y'all all want to pull up again. I got some videos I need to get shot with y'all. And when I talked to Adam, he was like, bro, they had just got back off tour. He was like, bro, I'm not getting on a plane again. Like it's just not happening. Like I'm staying at home. And then talked to him like a couple days before I went up there, and he was like, well, Target's going to be up here this week and Breadwin to shoot these other videos. Can you get here? And I was like, yeah, I'll get there. And I canceled my 10 appointments, and I booked an airplane ticket that night and hopped on a plane the next morning and went up there and, yeah, got to hang out with him and Target and Breadwin for like 3-4 days, whatever it was.
Nice.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was cool.
Did Margie cook for you?
Yes. The first night, yes.
Yeah.
She looks like she can cook good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They always talk about Margie cooking for people that visit.
Yeah, she did that the first night. And then I think on like Friday night, because I think I went up there on like a Wednesday. I think she cooked on like Wednesday night. I think Thursday night, Thursday was when we were out shooting music videos. So we went to the song that he's got with King Louie, the Chicago song.
Oh, yeah. Right, yeah.
We went and we shot that one. And then we left from there and went and shot 10, while at the same time across the street, Jimmy and the guy that does my videos, Moderate pulled up on us. Jimmy pulled up, and Jimmy and Target shot Villain like literally across the street while we were shooting 10 on the other side of the street. And
that's hilarious.
That's
working, man. I done a little Instagram story. I was like, this is what real work looks like. Like, I mean, we had a fucking group of rappers and videographers out there just on the street. We got one video going on this side of the street. We was on the second. I mean, we shot 3 videos in, I don't know, a couple of hours. You know what I mean? So
that's crazy.
That's wild.
That's what it really looks like when you really work. And we went and ate dinner somewhere all together, like a Mexican joint after that. And then Friday night, I think was Adam's birthday. Was it Adam's birthday? Yeah. So
no, Adam's birthday's in September. So if it was in
that would have been
yeah
it was in September. Yeah.
Yep.
And crazy, he had to pay for our dinner on his birthday, but he took us to like a fancy steak joint, bro. It was a very crazy experience. I've never in my life had steak that good. It was really good. Like we went into the city, we went into Chicago, like into the actual skyscraper area of Chicago and stuff, because he lives like an hour outside of it. He doesn't like live like in Chicago. People think, well, he's a city boy, he lives in Chicago, like he's got a fucking penthouse in a skyscraper somewhere in the middle of Chicago.
No,
like,
he lives in New Lenox.
Yeah, you have to, it's literally cornfields everywhere, like out there where he lives. It's very much like, for it to be Chicago, it's a lot like Alabama where I'm at right now. Like, but
yeah, we're like 6 hours from there.
Yeah, about 6 hours. Because we're supposed to go visit Jimmy soon.
Yeah. I've been downtown Chicago, down that area one time to go see Cash Money Millionaires last year.
Okay.
Yeah, but
so that's the only time I was.
They have crazy, like, their tolls are fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool though. It was a whole experience for me because at that time I hadn't been on a freaking airplane since I was like a teenager. At which point I didn't have anxiety, so the airplane was just cool. But it had been so long, and I had developed some anxiety issues like over the course of like past 5 or 6 years, and I was like terrified to get on the airplane. And I took my medication with me, but me being a dummy and not knowing at all how the airport works, I had my medication in my check bag. And I was trying to walk around, figure out like, what do I do? They're like, you can go over here, check, drop your bag, whatever. I walk over there, and I'm thinking like I'm gonna be able to like get to the airplane and like take my meds like before I get on the like I went super early, so I had hours, and I was like, I'll take one of these hour or so before I get on the plane, I'll be all right, because I got just some as needed shit. And yeah, dude, no, I walked up to the counter and they were like, yep, set your bag right here. I waited, and they like threw it on the conveyor belt, and I just watched my medication go down the fucking line. I was like, oh God. I had to raw dog it. So I was standing in the little, whatever the little tunnel is, like on the terminal, and I was just in that I was just praying. I was, like, taking deep breaths and everything. And it was cool. Once we got up in the air and stuff, I chilled out a little bit. And then when we pulled up on Chicago, like to look out the window and see like Lake Michigan and like the skyscrapers and stuff, it was crazy. There's definitely nothing like that around me. So the whole thing was a whole experience. It was cool.
Yeah, we live at like near a really big city, so
yeah. Well, I mean,
I've seen bigger, but like,
I mean,
we
I
live
grew
in
up
a big
in
city.
Texas, like in a smaller. Well, I mean, it's kind of bigger. It's a big military base, but like it's a more country area. And I had been to Austin, Dallas, and stuff. But flying into like LA for the first time, the very first time I ever flew in, I was just like, "Yo, where's all the land?" Because there was like nothing but buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost as far as the eye could see. This is all I remember was like from mountain to ocean was just like stuff. It was just massive, like so massive. I had never like experienced anything.
I didn't
like
get
that.
to
Now
see
it's
it.
normal, but
Now I didn't get to see it because I had to sit in the middle on the airplane, and my husband got to look out the window
yeah,
as we were landing this last time in LA.
yeah.
But it's whatever.
I like an aisle seat.
I always sit the
Oh,
window.
no. I'd much rather have the window. It's
No, I want easy access to the bathroom. I don't want to have to like shimmy in front of people. So
well, after I went, after I got like once we got up in the air that first time and I kind of settled down, I've been cool since then. Like I come back zero anxiety on the way back, and then a couple months later, me and my wife went to Salt Lake City, Utah, for her to do. No, wait a minute. I got shit screwed up because they went to tour after we went and shot 10. Anyways,
yeah, because it started.
They went on tour after we shot 10. Anyways, but there was a reason. He was like, I'm not getting on a plane. You're gonna have to come here. But anyways, so it just so happened like Target texted me. He was like, yo, if you can get to one of these dates, we'll let you open up on the tour. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I just like kind of spent a lot of money, and it's in the slow season of my work. I don't make a lot of money like in like fall and winter time. I make pretty good money like in the summertime because I'm really busy with window tint. But so I was like, man, I don't really got the bread to just like hop on planes or travel or whatever right now. I had just got back from Chicago. He texted me that, and I'm looking at their dates. And then we had to go to Utah. I literally had to leave Salt Lake City like 2 days before they got there. So I just did miss it, but I couldn't afford to like stay and change plane tickets and all that. But we had to go for my wife because she's getting her PhD, and she had like a conference or something up there, and we went up there. But on that flight too, like zero anxiety. Like it's been good since. I don't know where I was going with that. I guess I was just talking about my anxiety.
You were talking about the plane.
The plane, the anxiety, yeah. Nah, that's like, I mean, that's cool though. I love hearing like the backstory.
Yeah, like how something happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you remember when they done those, when they were doing all those No King rallies?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So crazy. When we got off the plane, which we're not from, we don't have any the closest like metropolitan city around us is Atlanta, which is like 2.5 hours or about 2 hours north of us. And so we're not really used to that. So my wife was like, oh, it's free. When we get off the airport in Salt Lake City, we hop on the train. No, don't do that. Okay. Characters on the train, the public train. So we hop on the train and we ended up like some asshole like caused me to like miss the door. Like I'm trying to grab bags and stuff. They're just standing in the way and the door closes. And like, I low key could have punched somebody in the mouth, but I was like, you know what? Let's just, whatever. We'll get off on the next stop. So we got dropped off a couple blocks down. And the minute we got off that train, I was like, we're definitely not in Alabama anymore. Like, it was pride flags hanging out the back of backpacks and different colored hair and all this stuff. And I was just like, oh man. So we walked up to our hotel, which was like right in the heart of like the metropolitan area of Salt Lake City, like right in the city. And we stayed in our room. So on the way back to the airport to leave, we called an Uber. We left, I guess because we were in Utah or whatever. When we landed and we got back home, I'm scrolling Facebook and like Instagram and stuff, and I'm seeing all these No King rallies, and they are literally rallying. I can see our hotel behind them, like where they're marching and they're doing all this crazy, just hectic shit. And I'm just like, we got out of there just in time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dodge a bullet on that one. No.
Yeah, some of that stuff can be
Yeah.
like really crazy. We get a lot of that shit around here too, because we live in a metropolitan area. So
we're like 15, 20 minutes from downtown.
Yeah, from downtown Columbus. So
Okay.
yeah, we're not far.
See, I'm 15 minutes from Columbus too. Columbus, Georgia.
Yeah, little different of Columbus.
Yeah. Now, Columbus, Georgia is a city. It's just not, I wouldn't call it metropolitan. Like, it has a couple of blocks that are like kind of decent sized buildings, but the biggest building's probably like 10 stories. You know what I mean? That type of situation. But most of it's just, I don't even know. I don't know. The area I live in, though, is just like residential or country.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Columbus, Ohio has a lot of skyscrapers, a lot of like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's we have a homeless problem down there too. So
that's the way it goes, bro. Even Columbus not being a big city, Columbus, Georgia not being a big city, like when I crossed the bridge from Alabama, because Alabama and Georgia, like in my area, the state line and the time zone is divided by the Chattahoochee River. So when I cross over the river into Georgia, which is where my shop's at, when I cross over the river, immediately I see homeless people. And it's like, there's none over here. But like as soon as I cross the river over there, stop at the first gas station right on the other side of the bridge, there's people wanting to,
get change.
Yeah. Yeah. And that kind of stuff. And it's just like.
Yeah. My kids always so I don't, because we get a lot of just simply not even just homeless, but just literal panhandlers. Like they just go out and do it for a living and go fucking back to their homes. Like they're not truly homeless. They're just simply out panhandling. And then we have folks that we know are truly homeless that have been around here. And my kids always want to help, and we're always been about helping. But my kids are always like, Mom, can we get them food? Absolutely. You want to go over here to this gas station or whatever, you want to pick out something to eat, or you want to go through a drive-thru real quick, and then they would hand out food. And I always did food rather than money, because if you're truly hungry and you're holding up a sign saying you're hungry, then I'm going to give you food. I'm not giving you money. Like I'm because I don't know what you're going to do with it, and I don't want you to buy drugs, alcohol, whatever. If you're starving, then I want you to have food. And so we've done that a lot. We had a homeless guy up here at this gas station, and he would ask me, not for money. He'd be like, can you get me a chicken sandwich? I'm like, you know what, buddy? I can. Yeah. He was like, a bottle of water? Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely will get you a chicken sandwich and a bottle of water. Because you're not begging me for money. Yeah. And then he would be, one time my kids, I think it was Michael, we bought like a McDonald's meal, and we bring it back, we give it to this homeless man, and then he gets up and takes it over to his homeless friend and shares the whole meal. I was like, well, if I'd have known there was two of you, like we would have just got, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. But it was the fact that even then, like this man was probably starving, but out of the goodness of his own heart, he went and shared it with his buddy. And like that part of it, like just touched me, like that this guy who was obviously hungry, so thankful for this food, went and shared it with somebody, like ripped the hamburger in half, shared it. Like, I don't know. It's stuff like that bothers me, and because it's such a problem here. At where we live, that there's just a lot. The homeless rate is not as bad as California, but it's pretty bad here.
Yeah, I'll do that every time if somebody asks me for food instead of money. But like, at a young age, I remember like being with my mom, and we were like right outside of the McDonald's or something, and I remember a homeless man like asking for money, and my mom, and they asked, "Can we get you some like can you let me get some money so I can run in here and get me some food?" And my mom was like, "Well, just tell me what you want, and I'll just order it through the drive-through." And they were just like, "Nah, never
Because
mind."
They didn't want the food.
They didn't want it. And then
Mhm.
when I got old enough to drive, I used to work night shift at used to work in like automotive manufacturing, right? And we got like a big Kia plant up the road from us, and then there's a bunch of like Kia suppliers. And I worked at one of the suppliers, and I worked night shift, and I'd stop at the same gas station every night. And I stopped up there one night and went in and bought. I was a smoker at the time, so like I stopped and I bought a pack of cigarettes and like an energy drink or something like that, and was going back out to my car, and this guy was out there like cleaning my window on my car. And it's the car that you see in the background right there that was in the Nothing Left video. Like I have had that car. That is basically my child. Like I don't want anybody touching that car. Like I have put so much money and time in that car. I try to keep it clean. Like it's a nice car. And I was like, "Yo, what are you?" He was like, "Oh, I was just cleaning your window, man. Can I get some money or whatever?" And I was just like, "Bro, don't touch my car here." Like, and I gave him like $2-3. Well, I pull out the gas station and I go to head to work, and I realized like I forgot something, and I turned around, made a U-E, and pulled back up at the gas station, and he's in there buying beer with my money, and I'm just like,
Yo.
I felt a way about. I didn't say anything to him, but I kind of felt a way about it. And I was like, "Bro, I'm not, giving out. Like I work hard for my money. I'm not trying to give it out to just, feed your drinking
Alcohol
habit
problems,
or
yeah.
whatever. You know what I mean?" But so I'm kind of standoffish. When I was real young, and I used to work in like a warehouse, I remember we worked like in the hood, and we would have so many people that would just walk through our parking lot because we were like between like where two roads forked, and they would just walk through like a shortcut. And every time I went out there, somebody be pulling up trying to like bum a cigarette or bum something, asking for money. It was just like every day, multiple times a day. And I went up the street to like go to a gas station or something on my lunch break, and this dude walked up to me and I was smoking a cigarette, about to walk in the gas station. He was like, "Hey, bro, let me get some money for a cigarette or something about it. Ask me for a cigarette or something." And I was literally smoking a cigarette, and I was like, "I don't even smoke, bro." And I flicked that motherfucker over his head. And he went and walked and picked it up. I was just like, "Bro, I can't with y'all, man." But it's unfortunate. Yeah. Maybe I was an asshole for that. I was probably an asshole. Maybe I shouldn't have told that story. But I just, it's sad, man. It's sad, honestly.
You know what? I mean, I sometimes, like, especially when it comes to cigarettes or whatever, because I smoke, and people would ask me for cigarettes or whatever. I'm like, "Oh, it's my last one." Because, like, for one, now, I'm like, cigarettes are, nope. I don't got to spare. Like, nah.
Also, I was like a teenager, and like I was like the only kid in my friend group that had an actual job. So I always had the smokes. I always had the other smokes. You know what I mean? Like I always had that, and I was always buying everything. Nobody ever wanted to give me gas money. Nobody ever wanted to like throw in on nothing. And I was just like dealing with bums,
That's always the worst
every day, to the point that like when somebody would ask me was for something, I was just be like, "Bro, get a job. Like I got one, like get you one."
Like that's what I worked 2 jobs when I was in school, and I had 2 different like very part-time jobs, but I had 2 jobs, and I would say the same thing. I'm like, "I got 2 jobs. You can't get you one?" Like I don't understand. Like I work for what I have, so no, I'm not going to give you cigarettes. No, I'm not going to, whatever it might be. I don't know. Like I might be like, if I want fast food and I know you don't have it and we're hanging out, then yeah, of course I'm going to get it for you, right? Because that's what we do. But I'm not going to be like, "Hey, do you want to go here?" And then you say yes, right? But we're not already previously hanging out. It's an invitation to all go somewhere, hang out. And then you don't have money. That's a you problem. Like, because then you just expect it. And then, you do it once, you do it twice, and it's always. And
Yeah. Well, now, I mean, now that we're older, like it's different now because, like, if I'm with friends that I know have jobs and I know they're responsible and I know all these things, if we're somewhere, like, I'll offer to pay for something or I'll be like,
Correct.
I got it. You know, you get the next one, whatever, because I'm not worried about it. But it's different when it's like
Always.
you
Yes.
can't even take care of yourself and I'm not your dad.
Yes.
But I haven't dealt with that in a
In
while.
years. Yeah, me neither. Years
Because
and years.
I cut those types of people out of my life. I've done that years ago. So, yeah.
I'll never give up smokes. Yeah, it's one of the, especially now, you just can't.
If you give up smokes, don't pick up a vape. These are worse. I'm telling you, bro. I said I'm not when I used to be a smoker. Technically, I'm still a smoker. My dumb ass went 5 years without smoking nothing and picked up a vape like a dummy. And
I know.
it's worse. It's worse than a cigarette. I don't know, health-wise, whatever. Other people can argue about that. But addiction-wise, it's definitely worse because it's too convenient. I can just smoke it wherever.
Yeah.
I'll be walking through Walmart smoking this motherfucker. Like,
Do you use the refillable or disposables?
it's the little views, like it's got the little.
Oh,
I can change just a little. I buy like
Yep.
the packs of these, yeah, and it's like
Yep.
rechargeable.
Yep. I used to use views.
I've heard
Big-
the little one-time buy, like I forget what they're called, but like they got all the different flavors and they look like little beepers. You buy them and they just run. They got so many puffs on them or whatever. Yes, I've heard those are terrible for you. Now, again,
So it depends on the type of. So these contain nicotine salts. So it's a different type of nicotine. I believe actually those are salts as well. What you're using.
well, I don't like the flavored stuff. Like if I hit something and it
Yeah.
tastes like watermelon or whatever,
That's
like
mine. Cotton candy.
yeah.
Frozen
See,
banana.
I don't like that because I used to be a real smoker, so I just buy the menthol flavored ones. Like it tastes like a menthol cigarette for the most part.
Yeah.
Yep, I used to use them when I would do the Vaporessos. I did not Vaporesso, that's Views, but Vaporesso is the refillable juice, which does not contain the nicotine salts. It's made up of something different, but they're both highly addictive, and they're both actually super worse for your lungs. They just don't stink as bad as cigarettes. So
That's a big part because when I used to smoke, my wife, she would like, don't kiss me, you're gonna have to go, whatever. Like she hated it, and she griped about it so much that I used to almost get offended. Like, don't act like that, you know what I mean? And it's just like, and then when I quit smoking for so long, she was so glad I quit smoking, and then I started my business. I got stressed out, and I remember a homie pulling up at the shop in the early days, and I'd bum a cigarette off of him, and I'd kind of keep it from my wife. And I started smoking for a little bit, and then when I quit again on the second time, I switched to the vape, and it's been, I don't even know how long since then, a couple of years probably, and yeah, it's worse. But at least she doesn't complain about this because it doesn't smell bad. Mine's not scented at all. Like it don't smell fruity. Like you can't smell it at all. So it's just like, it's just strictly nicotine situation.
yeah, I vape typically when I can't smoke, so I do both, unfortunately. So
I thought I was bad. Look at you doing both.
yeah, sometimes I'll have a cigarette in my hand, but then and smoking my cigarette, but I want flavor, so I'll pick up my vape real quick to hit my vape a couple times and go right back to my cigarette.
Get a double dose.
But I'm trying to quit altogether because my sister actually just, thank God, overcame lung cancer. So, you know, and she had small cell and large cell lung cancer. They just they happened to like scan her for something else and caught it so early. So she was able to do 1 round of radiation and chemotherapy, and she's in remission now. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, she just lost her husband also to cancer, though. He just died suddenly, actually, at the beginning of July.
Yeah,
So-
fuck cancer.
Yep, that's how I feel about it. Fuck
It's-
cancer.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
well, folks, I think it's about time to wrap it up because it's about time for TJ to put his little to bed.
Yeah, she needs to be getting in the bed here. She needs to be in the bed now, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and then I only ate half of my sandwich earlier, so I want a snack.
Yeah.
Now Carol's hungry again. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go eat because I'm hungry again.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go put her to bed. I don't know. I might fire up the grill. I don't know if I got anything to grill. I don't know, but
Hey.
I ain't ate nothing since breakfast this morning. So
No, you're
Oh,
hungrier
shit,
than I
yeah.
am.
yeah,
So, all right. Well, I was glad to have you on. It's always
Yeah.
fun to
I
chat.
appreciate
So,
y'all having me.
yeah, it's just I think it's always fun to chat.
Absolutely.
I love just when anybody comes on chat, but
I know. I love just shooting.
I like
shit.
the stories today though.
Yeah.
It was fun for me.
I love story time.
Yeah, it was super fun. So
Yeah,
thank
I
you very
enjoyed it.
much.
Absolutely. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And y'all let me know anytime y'all want to do. I'm always down to pull up and just hang out, whatever. It ain't gotta be no big thing. And don't forget what's the name of this? Underdogs featuring Chad Arms dropping Thursday at 6:30 on YouTube.
Yes, we'll probably react to it.
Yeah, if y'all are not subscribed to TJ, go subscribe to his channel right now.
Yes,
What's the sense?
we're signing off. So go right now.
Yeah, and go watch all the videos several times.
Yeah, several
Yes.
times. Comment,
row.
like, share, hype, tell your mama and them. Do all
Everybody,
that.
Tell them
tell
all.
everybody. Be like
Spread the word.
Be like Tweak Squad. Tell
Yeah.
everybody.
Tell everybody. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. We'll see you guys next
Yeah.
time. Peace out.
All righty, y'all.
Peace out, TJ.
We at the fly now, motherfucker brown. I'ma stand on 10, knuckle down. Cause when shit start hitting, you gon' feel a little different. You gon' find out if you fuck around. Fucking shit ain't sweet. If you walk across the street, better make sure you look both ways. What you think it's gonna be? Bringing hell on me, just know it's gonna go both ways.